Nooby, 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 nooby. Boom, 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 boom. There we go. And I'm live. Oh, I forgot to grab the link. Yeah, screw it. I'm not planning on doing too much today anyways. Maybe if I get an X quick enough, I might do the event, but I don't really care. Hi, welcome back to Ark. I pretty sure I said last stream I wouldn't be playing this for a little bit. Or if I did, I'd said I'd do some off-camera work. I didn't. I slept a lot. So no off-camera work. And also, I'm back early. I'm a little tired, as you can tell. But that's fine. That's normal. We're still gonna do stuff today. Yes, I have plans. What are you? That is a really cool looking wyvern, actually. You look cool. Anyways, so here's my plan. We need an axe. Pretty badly, actually. Where did them? Is it in my inventory? Yes, you are. So the objective is to basically fly around and look for loot. Why is my character schmelting? How am I melting? Is it my hat? What's causing me to melt? Hold on, does something I'm wearing keeps you warm or providing? Is it these? Oh, because they're hide pants. I didn't think that would be a problem. I can't have nice pants. I just can't in this game. Did I not put the oil in the? I didn't. Alright, let's actually check the one that's back here. Supposedly, they spawn back here as well, but yes. Welcome back. I don't entirely know how much I'm planning on streaming this today, just because I started a little later than normal, because I was setting up stuff for eventual other streams. I had plans to actually play Pixelmon today, but I realized the only person who's ever on to play Pixelmon with me wasn't going to be on today, so I was like, I'm not going to be able to play Pixelmon, because the thing I wanted to do was evolve the Pokemon that I have that need to be evolved through trading. That's when I realized my issue. So I was like, okay, I can't do that today. Can't play Valheim because the same person I was talking about isn't here to play Valheim, so I can't do that. And I just did Skyrim recently, and I know it's kind of hypocritical considering I just played Ark the day after. However, I haven't really been in the mood to play Skyrim as of late. Even the last time we played, I didn't really, I guess, enjoy it. Even though it was fun, I'm getting to the point with Skyrim where it's like, I'm not enjoying it as much as I was when I first started. But I think it's just because I'm so late game now. I'm like, hey, going into the game! Hey! But hey, that's just the woes and ways. I do plan to finish Skyrim. Ow! Oh. Oh. My arm cramped up. Ooh. Aha! That hurt. Ooh, wow, wow, wow. Alright, I'm gonna go face this. No, because I think that, so I guess just pantsless for today. Map. So supposedly there's a problem around here. I feel like it must be talking about one that's like underground or something. What's the color that's at? Oh, I'm like on top of it, supposedly. I don't see one, so I assume it is just something underground. So let's do some underground searching to the best of my ability here. Let's get up next to a wall. So maybe I'll see something over here. And when they build these things, they like Really do just make sure that nothing can get through. No, I'm not seeing it. I'm yawning so much, I need Dwink. I think I just saw something red over there. I like the corner of my eye. I don't think it would have loaded that far away. I felt like I saw something over. But I guess not. There's that cave we saw earlier. Right up here. Starting to wonder if it is not entirely where the thing said it was. It feels like something like that wouldn't just be sitting out that in like that open of a space. It's over here. Feels like it would be something that's a tad bit on the more hidden side. Woo. But what do I know? Nothing, that's what. Hello. Alright. Pretty sure it was supposed to be somewhere up here-ish. However, I haven't seen it. What is that? Dead body. It is a dead body. It looks like a airbird. Poor thing. Got schmecked by what I'm assuming is either the Doedicurus or the Wyvern. Or the Doedicurus. Alright, well, this one was a bit of a bust. That's fine. I kind of saw that coming, if I'm being honest. So let's head over to these riggers. We'll, like, bounce. Also, you know what I should do today? I should tame griffins and breed them. That's what I should do. If I can tame me a griffin, then we might be able to get a really, really fast creep, which is what I would like. That's what we should do, because we have a super duper rifle. No, that's what we're gonna do. After this, we're gonna get a. I just realized I haven't done anything with the water yet. We should do that. We should try and get a. I'm gonna say some squid, giant squid, crusoe. But I did just realize that I would need a distraction creature to be a sacrifice for the poor thing. I don't really have one. I do have a basilisk, but I don't know that thing could be. I guess I could just use basilisk. I don't particularly really need any other creature, really. Eh? Hey. You keep away. We're not friends. I would imagine if there was a red drop, it would have respawned by now. His, like, jet-like features are fun to mess with. You know, no purpose has been to this side of the thing there. Kinda weird. Somewhere. I feel like whenever I was looking for it originally, it was like in these areas. Ah, there it is. Ooh, Gilly Legging Blueprints. Hey, I could use some. Let's hope they're not mean. Okay, while we're gliding around, I want to field I care about. What were those leggings, huh? Bad. Not good, though. Honestly, they're really, really not good. We're gonna drop that. Also drop... That's not that perfect. I'll actually keep that, you know? Alright, so what's our next destination? Literally right ahead. Why did I stop? Try this thing at first. Could be near us. What about again? I think we just angered my ball. Yep. Let me look at the map. So the thing with my map points is they're not gonna be accurate because they can't get the decimals correct. So they're gonna be slightly off. I just kind of like keep that in mind. Okay. Yeah, I'm not seeing it. I know we would have seen it by now. I imagine they also respawn. Actually, I'm imagining that's what happened. Has despawned and thus isn't able to respawn for a little while. Why keep doing that? I need a fresh ship. Another option is that it's like around this area or something. I don't know why I'm zoomed in. I see more looking out. Wait for 29. Next route should be straight ahead. This one should be as bad. This one, I think. There it is. Ubo tank. Land, my guy. He's thinking about it. That's really bad. That is also really bad. Well, thank you. I'll pass. That next one should be over. Oh! Bye. And goodbye. Oh, wait, it's right there. Wood done. What? Hi. You guys keep doing that, man. You keep scaring me. That's weird. What if I could have been further down than where it was actually? Well, we still found it. Alright, let's head back to base. Let's collect ourselves whilst we fly. Fly itself for a little while. I guess that's a good thing about this specific thing is you kind of autopilot it. I don't really care about that. Scrap that. Scrap this. Can I put my leggings on and not overheat? Hey. When did I do that? Also, that's a little scary. Just at literally that much, just like 200 damage almost, and it costs 300. No, really didn't get much. Definitely not worth it. I'm just gonna. All right, so let's grab our stuff. Let's go get us something. We even. I don't think we have the stuff to make narcotics. Let me see. I don't remember if we do. Also, I'm going to swap this goddamn with my rifle. Let me go see if we have the ability of making narcotics. Made over in the back of this thing. Consumables, drugs. Let's make at least. Make a. Let's say about 100. We don't have narcoberries. Narcoberries, I know a guy. He's really good for the job. However, I do need to get these little dudes off his back. I don't want to risk them falling off and getting lost somewhere. Since I have pet for other things. I also might get stuck on a rock. There we go. Here. Don't get stuck. There we go. I'm really glad like airtime doesn't equal fall damage distance. Can you imagine? That would suck so bad. Alright, we need to be careful because we don't want to fall down with that dude there. We're gonna mark it for it. We may have to kill him. That's crazy. Oh, more him than me, but that is just what's going to happen. They're like the most aggressive Sauron I've ever seen. Actually, I'll swing this way, but that's fine. I like this guy swing. Look at that. Surprised I'm not hitting. It. Why is that one immune? Let's swing this way, huh? One is just immune to swing. There we go. Also, how does this guy collect berries? That is. You know what? I'm not gonna argue against it. I like it. Why? Alright. That was not a lot of narcoberries. I guess we're gonna take this guy somewhere else. Can we even get out here? All these creatures on the way. Start fitting with this. What a lovely bunch of folks. Whee! Whee! I just realized I could have teleported to primal lives. There's probably like a bunch of bushes. Nighttime. Open up that gamma. Alright. I need to see if there's like a creature that's good at collecting sap from trees. Because like we get it from like the chainsaw and the mining drill specifically. So like if I took some of the if I took like Anki would be good at it. I'm sorry, Mr. Sigma. How are we looking right now? Pretty good. Heck. I'm digging it. I'm digging it. I'm also stuck. I'm sorry. That was not my intention. I do wonder, like, if you like super buffed one of these dudes, how good they would be. Because could you hit through like one of those the OSTs? I don't recommend it. I do not recommend it. The only issue is he's not as fast at attacking as, like, say, a Rex or something. Rexes are good because they have a pretty big AoE with their bite. Griffin is actually really good with their AoE attack. Oh, got him on the swing back. That's really good. Apparently a bug. Nice. We're doing pretty good right now. Let's see how much we got so far. Also, alright. I don't want to fight with a Marcus Sword with this guy. Where is that? Fight right here. I said right here. Oh, I'm sorry. That's good. But oh. Go back in the front. Okay, we can do it. Right. Let's try and go for like a jump over the edge thing. Do it. Get air. Or not. Was that like levitation or something? What just happened? I swear I just saw this thing like walk on air for like half a second. Right? I'm not the only one who saw that, right? It was just straight up walking on air for like a solid second or two. I'm actually surprised how much this guy's able to walk on a mountain. He does it easier than most. Because he's so big? Not because he's so big. No, now we parachute. Okay, sweet, we made it. That was weird. That was very weird. Hey. This guy. Grab out the berries I think I'm going to need, which are these, and steam. I'll just grab all of them, how about that? You can keep those. Actually, I want to take this that with me as well, but you can keep all of that. I'm gonna go put the food berries in the trough for the berry eaters like yourself. And our friend over here too, the woodsman. There she friends. Now we should have plenty of berries for our Very nice. Alright, let's go here. Let's walk around here, put that in the fridge. I don't know why I went around that specific fashion, but I did. And we're just gonna deal with it, you know? Just gonna deal with it. Cool. I'm gonna do this. I don't know why that's not undone, but I don't want. Actually, here's a question. Can this thing make narcotics? No, I didn't think so. Really, the tech replicator isn't like an all-around crafter. It's just for like specific things. On a honey. 2,000 berries for just a honey. Okay. Oh well, that's right. It makes more. It's a lot more than I thought it would. Is it 4 per? I'm guessing the looks of it. Yeah, it's 4 per. No, that's not right. It's 6 per. That's weird. That's weird math. It gives 6. That's weird. Wait. So crafting it in here gives you a bonus. I always thought it just crafted differently. It's interesting, actually. Yeah, it crafts for 6. So for the price of 4, you get 6. Get a bonus 2. That's actually really cool. I didn't know that. I wonder if the laboratory does that too. Because if the laboratory doesn't actually do that, then it's not worth using it. Actually, if you want to make narcotics, it's better to use the chemistry. You know. I got something wrong. I need to like have. It's either that or I got dentist issue. I don't know. This is enough. I don't know why not just take it. I'm just gonna let it finish crafting. So what was I making? These to make the other thing. Do I have a lot of charcoal? I actually don't remember. I know I have some gunpowder. I don't know if I have much charcoal. Okay, there's some charcoal. That's not a good sign. There's some gunpowder. That's really not a good sign. Any more than that? No. Basically, I need to make charcoal. Yay. Kind of curious if the trees over in the volcano will give charcoal, but I don't believe they do. So here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna drop this in here, right? So boom. We even put the wait. Actually, can I make gunpowder here? No. So I'll put the gunpowder and charcoal here. Let me just see if I do have charcoal somewhere. Have some on the industrial board that's being crafted, so that's fine. Okay, so now what I want to make is, or let's see if I have smart powder. The meat spoiler? Cool. I don't need the meat spoiler anymore, so I have obscenely large amounts of everything else. Alright, cool. That actually, that should manage well. Enough, being honest. However, now we have to wait for that to craft. You know what I'm gonna do? I want to make these super duper darts. Let me see if I can, hold on. So, how do we make salt? I like preserving salt. Am I having no salt? I know where to get raw salt, so we're gonna go get the raw salt. I saw it recently in that cave. Thank you. Now. Mom's car! Vroom, vroom. Oh, shit. Anyways. Wait, going over here today. Where's this water coming? Slipping through the cracks, apparently. Miracle. See if there's any, like, slippery edges here. There it is. Yoink. I think that's enough salt. That'll do, don't it? That'll do. Come here. Or is it gonna be just... Looks like it's just... That's fine. That's alright. That's alright. Now... Back to the house. I'm just now noticing how, like, obvious my separation between my, like, mustache is. It's, like, not at all growing in the middle. I just have, like, this on both sides. Just a whoop. Mustache. Alright. Who am I keeping the light thing that I do? Just like an awkward thing that I just do occasionally. You know what I might do? I might plop some air conditioners around this area. Alright, let's go here. Preserve and thaw. Make it on a plate. Oh wow, you craft really slow. Did you know that? Okay, so what we're gonna do, so I'm curious, I imagine that works the same as the other thing. How's this going? It's going. Okay, so now, next phase of plan is to obtain bio stuff. Which, I think Onyx is actually immune to the shocky stuff. So, maybe I can just take Onyx there. I believe. Not really a fan of their capabilities of swimming, but it will have to do for now. So let's boogie. Wow, you're fast. Right over there, and I'm doing this for some reason. Alright, let's keep moving. I don't think jellyfish spawn in this river area, so I'm not too worried about it. What was that? Is this salt or is that crystal? I think it's salt. Alright. Still remember living there once upon a time. On a different type of gaming. Still the Xbox One. I played Ark on that originally. Actually, no, that's a lie. I actually played it on my old laptop. It's actually still here. It's sitting in my desk over here. That's pretty much dead. He's not as fast as a swimmer as he is on as a slither. Yeah, that's what we're gonna say. You go to sleep. Hey, what is it? You got a powerful venomous bite, don't you? What storm are you doing? Enough to knock you out. Apparently. That was fun. I forget these guys actually have really good venomous bites. But you just have to have a creature that can withstand the bite of 87. I don't know why I keep doing that. That's just like a bit I like to do with, I guess, my own comedy. It's like I'll make a funny reference and then I'll look at the camera slowly. And that's my sign. It's like, do you get it? Get the joke? You? I look back. Alright. I don't know why my throat is all like this, but it is. I might have to get some like congestion medicine tomorrow or something. Silica pearls. Wouldn't it be funny if this guy could collect silica pearls? It's like he bites and then collects them for some reason. That would be funny. I wish. Alright. We need the jellies. Where are the jellies? Oh, damn jellyfish. I need them jellyfish. Give me some jellyfish. Gimme. So far, nothing. Goodness gravy. Feels like I got something in the back of my throat. This creature really is not good at swimming up. I should try and tame something with this guy. Why is my throat like this today? Hold on, give me a moment. Oh, how about I give me a moment while I'm on my... Apparently he just sinks inevitably. I have to go cough up my lungs. I look crap. I'm looking for a jelly while I'm like trying to go to land here. Humbug. Alright. And land. Alright, cool. Here's a red. Oh wait, I need to breathe when I do this, don't I? Yeah. Alright. I'm gonna mute real quick so you don't hear me cough out my lungs. Alright, I'm back. Sorry. Went and did some coughing. I think got kind of my chest, but also I decided to do what I call the wheeze test, where I breathe in and I just let it all out. I just breathe out as hard as I can. If I start feeling this wheeze filling in my throat, then I'll like just press it a little, see if I can get it to just cough. And I coughed. And for me, that's a sign of infection possibly stirring. So I just took some medicine. Hopefully that'll help. I'm also chewing gum to moisten out my throat. Let's hope that helps too. Also mint flavor. Delicious. Hey Storm, welcome back. I'm prepping to obtain me a griffin, but I decided I wanted to be interesting with it. I'm trying to get me some squids. Not squids, jellyfish. I want to kill them. Gotta find them first, though. They're rather elusive. Something down there, and I don't know what it is. The second part is I don't know how, like, far out I can go. Because this creature, even though he can swim, he isn't the best at it. Puts me at a bit of a downgrade of a position. Could have brought my scuba tank. I had one, but I didn't bring it. What's going on over here? It could be a mega. Those guys are cool. I'm just gonna go for a big deep dive here. See if I can find something. There are a lot of those dudes. I really might have overplotted their spawns this page. The max level for the server is 300 for normal spawns. For creatures like wyverns, magmasaurs, deinonychuses, and stuff like that, they can spawn at 400. Tech creatures, I think, actually cap at like 390, which kind of sucks. Like, I couldn't put them in the system to allow them to spawn at 400, sadly. I think I might have went too far. Might have flown too close to the sun with this one. Tell you what. I don't really care about anything he has in his inventory. Let's just do this so I don't end up regretting life decisions. Alright, that didn't work. That's fine. That's fine. I don't need it. It is just me trying to get something I don't have just yet. But that just shows me I need to start diving into the water, literally. So let's bury you. And let's continue on with our... Let me see how much charcoal I have cooked up. Hopefully all of it. That's enough, actually. I hope. Should be. Okay. Yes, that should be it. That should be more than that is danger on danger. Yep. It's fun though. I like it. My levels on the server are pretty boosted, so it's like even with dinosaurs being that strong, it doesn't really become a worry that much. Which I have actually attempted to fix, but it's like the biggest way to fix that is to just make it where dinosaurs don't have weight, and it is so painful to make it where like this giant behemoth of a creature can't carry jack shit. So it's like, you know what? It's fine. It's not difficult, but it's okay. The bosses still can suck, depending upon what you do with it. A big example of that was Genesis. I hate Genesis. Genesis was such a bad map. I thought it was good at first when I first started playing it with my last series. The more we play, the more I realized, man, I hate Genesis. It is not fun to play that map in the slightest. I didn't realize how bad the fucking map would be, though, because it's like... I think the worst part about it was definitely the teleport thing. I just don't like that system. Teleporting to a biome, I think it's okay, but it's not fun. The other thing is definitely that boss fight. That boss fight sucks so much. Because instead of using, or like doing what you do in every boss fight, which is just basically fighting giant creatures on your mount, it forces you to run around like a mouse trying to pick up cheese. That's what I related to. So stupid. You can't even pick it up with your own mount either, is what sucks. The stupid little items you need to collect. Hate that. Okay, anyways. Where is my weapons section? Let's make some darts, shall we? Oh, that's right. I need to do this. It's been a little bit since I've actually had to make darts. Yeah, it's very... we failed the first bout, and honestly, we were just so sick of playing that map. We were just, you know what? I'm gonna pop into, like, the creative mode of this game, and I just went and just rifled everything. And I just want to state, by the way, even with that, it took me the same amount of time. It's stupid. It is so stupid. Like, the same amount of time was spent doing crap. So dumb. And... I'm gonna do it again. I have enough bullets to do it, so I might as well. So far, like, I've played through all of the maps, and, or not all of them, except for Genesis 2. Genesis 2 is the last map, and I guess Fjordur, but I've played through all of them so far. I haven't really had that much of an issue with them. Honestly, my favorite boss fight definitely has to be Extinction's King Titan. I love that boss fight. Did I miss the K's in the scary part of the game? Yeah. I was a little worried about that. One of my friends who we play this with, he doesn't like things that are too easy. He doesn't like them. He doesn't even like a lot of the mod stuff we have in here. Like, he hates soul balls, and he hates any form of, like, easy teleportation. I find it as just a nice convenience, because it's like, let's be real here. We don't like traversing all the way across the map, and then having to go all the way back. It takes hours sometimes. Very annoying. Aberration, it's fine on, because the map is small, but not on big maps. It's not fun on big maps. It's fun for a while, and then it just loses its luster. Alright, but anyways, now that we have this, let's get some dino gates. Oh wait, that's right, they're not made here. They're actually only made in my inventory. Yeah, so I'll make... I think 4 is good enough, but I think I always do 5. So I'm gonna be safe, I'm gonna make 5. And then I'll make 2 of these. Alright. Sweet. Personally, for me, if I had to choose favorite maps, Aberration is always my favorite when it comes to, like, official maps. Extinction would be second, just because after actually having a full-on playthrough of that with my friends, it was so much fun to play that map. That was also the first time I fully spent using... Hold on. It was the first time I fully spent hours using the propagator over here. Oops. It seems to be fine, actually. Using this machine to basically make what I would consider a maxed out army, where I bumped up their stats. Like, you see the 61? That was as high as it could go without breaking the levels. I think it was like 250 something, 254, I believe. And that was all the way across the board. Like, and I used X rock golems, so they had ridiculous amounts of health. They had like 100k health to start, and then I just pumped damage. It was beautiful, and that's one of the reasons why I actually really enjoyed Extinction. Aberration, though, has always been one of my favorite maps because it forces you to play different. Like, in most parts of the map, you're just not safe, and I love that. I love that feeling, and Extinction kind of does that, too. On most of the map, you're not safe. Even in, like, the green area, there's always something there. So it's really fun. Thoroughly enjoyed Extinction. However, Ragnarok will always be my #1 favorite map entirely. It's just a good map. The only thing it's missing is an aberration zone, really. Ooh, that felt weird. Yeah, there's definitely something going on, like in the back of my jaw or something. A part of me is wondering if it's either ear infection related or if it's just like a tooth problem. I have no idea. But anyways, let's go catch us a griffon. I actually remember seeing a 300 before. I don't know if it's still there, but we're gonna go check. You know what? Hold on. I know how to get there. Aberration is my favorite just because it's scary, like running into a Reaper. Yes. Reaper actually almost won. I was already premeditated with Reaper, so I knew of their situation. So I never really had any issues to worry about them. However, I cannot lie. Whenever I first played Aberration, I sucked at dealing with them. Like, even taming them, it took me so long to learn how to tame them. Tame a Reaper King, not a Reaper Queen. But, like, I think the hardest part, honestly, for me, was getting used to was getting a Rock Drake. That was infuriating in the past, because I didn't have this, like, this setup that I have now on the server. So we were always playing on, like, other people's servers and stuff. So it was, they had, like, their settings different than mine. And their settings would half the time make it really difficult to do a lot of things. And Rock Drakes was definitely one of them. I still remember losing I remember going down into an area and losing a Spino there, and then having to go back way later to reclaim him. It was goofy. I go into map without spoilers. Yeah, I do sometimes. For the new maps, I tend to. The Order I haven't seen much on. I've been watching Neves Gaming. Rest in peace, by the way. I've been watching Neves Gaming play that map, and they haven't done much exploring of the actual map itself, so I still don't even think I know what's going on with that map. Yeah. Alright. Where's this box? There's my dogless. Where is that? Is that you? Yeah, there you are, you beautiful bastard. You know what? I want to be smart. I want to put it up here, where it is just out of the way of everything. Hello. Can I pick you up? No, I'm gonna do this again. It's funny, even if he attempts to do anything stupid, I'm the one who can actually chase him down instead of vice versa. You should add ARC editions on your server because it's vanilla editions. I think you remember that. I'll have to look into that. I don't know what that is, but it sounds familiar. Okay. Stop doing that. I don't know why it keeps pulling out this stupid Pokeball. I will never not call those things Pokeballs, by the way. That's because I used to play with a literal Pokeball mod. I loved that mod too because the mod I'm talking about, it had like a feature to where if your creature would get low on health, it would actually auto-pod itself, so you wouldn't lose it. It was so nice. Wow, this is just perfect. Perfect. Let's go get our friend. Where's he at? Ooh, little Maggie. Is that him? There's no way he traveled all the way down. Oh my god, he did. Where'd you go? I'm not losing you. You're too good. Notice me. Is that a... Oh, yeah, no, you're coming with me. I don't want you near that big ugly. Stop losing my attention. Where is he? I'm starting to wonder if I should have made the trap somewhere else. Did I anger something? Oh, son of a... Look at me! Why is it running away? Come on. No, oh my... I have the perfect trap set up for you, and you're doing this? What is wrong with you? Oh, now you follow. I'm just gonna go slow, because this thing, I think, is stupid. As creators, it has add creatures. They look amazing. I promise. Wait, is it? Or conditions. Wait, is that one with the, what's its name? The giant Bronto looking guy, and the, a Giga Wannabe is what I think of, what I call them. I think I know what you're talking about. And actually, I think, as funny as that is, in relation to the conversation we were having before, I think that's the mod we actually played on Extinction. Though we never tamed the stupid freaking Arcanthrosaurus, I believe is what they're called. We wanted to, but we couldn't get them to be tamed. I don't know why. I don't know if it was a glitch or something. What are you doing? Come follow. You ugly looking giant bird. You are just special, aren't you? Just a special. You're the bluntest of knives, huh? Win. Hey, you're not supposed to do that. Go in. This isn't a protective cage for me, it's for you. Get in the damn cage. What are you doing? Get in the damn cage. Alright. Can we land? I can walk over the door. Or this. Alright, that works. There's a reason I did this. Just because of this. Just grab this. And then yoink. And there we go. He has been caught, contained, and is ready to be tamed. Excuse me. Their paths are tame and the hardest creature to tame. Oh yeah. That and the I remember trying to tame on a different map. I remember trying to tame the giant Bronto-like creature, and I remember watching a video where someone did it, and they you would hit it when it's standing up in the back of its ankle or something like that. But I could never get that to work. I don't know why. Yep, Griffin trapped indeed. A beautiful max life. Let's see. 7, so I did an entire 10 or an entire 1,000. I think it's 1,600 to torpors. Pretty good. Pretty good amount. Really wish this thing wasn't in my way. Hi, buddy. We're gonna be friends forever, you know. Alright, I'm gonna have to hunt down another one of them, so do be prepared. You're not going to be alone. I want to stick this thing in a propagator, because the propagator can make anything I love. That's why I had an army of rock golems. What am I hitting? Stupid walls, I swear. Alright, I'm picking the berry bush. The bush. Where's the center of the bush? Where's the bush? Where's the bush? Where's the bush? Now you get tamed. What was my favorite creature? That's a bit of a tough question because I have a few. If I had to choose, I'd base it upon like their terrain focal point. For flyers, honestly, I'd probably go with the Griffin. I have always loved flying with the Griffin. It is so fun to fly on the Griffin. For ground-based creatures, honestly, the crab. I love the crab. It's so fun. Crab is super fun to jump around and eat creatures, especially on Aberration. I still remember to this day my first experience with it, and I just grabbed 2 sheep in both hands and just went, just threw them way over into the pink zone. It was so good to see that. Just that. And then doing that with players, too, was really fun. If I had to do a water creature, I would choose the Tuso, giant squid. And if I had to choose what I'm going to consider, like, the exotic creatures, which I'll branch into, like, stuff like the Rock Golem, Reaper, stuff like that, I probably will choose the Rock Golem, because I always loved Golem-like creatures, like, whether they're, like, Iron Golems or, Rebel Golems, Earth-based Golem, Elemental-based Golems, I love them. Always. I even paid for a mod that made a Scorpion-esque Golem that actually got put into one of the most popular Kaiju mods. The original creator of the model migrated it over to his other mod. It was actually really cool to see. Okay, and you know what's even funnier is if you heard of a YouTuber called Every Night Riot, he actually showcased it in one of his videos. I just got a kick out of that. He showcased my creature in one of his videos, and I don't know why, it was just really funny to me. It's like to see something I paid for be like showcased to people. It's definitely a weird feeling. Definitely a weird feeling. Wababooey. What kind of jump was that? Oh, also, if you want to talk about favorite mods, I think I could just classify the parachute mod as definitely one of my favorites. Boop. I could just do this. I love this. Because it works on every creature, pretty much. And sometimes the parachute will grow in size based on what you're dealing with. And if you've ever played with the recent Kaiju mods, having a Godzilla just float delicately across the sky is one of the funniest things in the world. I love it so much. Alright. Oopsie daisy. Boing. What an easy jump that was. Here you go, buddy. Alright, let's put you back in the The thing is, we're gonna have to ride our Griffin friend back home because we do not have we do not have the proper abilities. What's the word I'm looking for? We do not have the amount of storage space for him. I literally filled it out with these guys. That's fine though. Apparently no SD is dropping. That scared me a little bit. So I see one of those caves over there. I'm assuming that is probably the one that has like a bunch of obsidian in it. What's this down here, by the way? Oh, wait, is it coming down? Oh, it is. Meh. Meh. This guy's first mission is probably going to be getting me into the ice cave so I can leave that place while we're still here. By the way, those ice colors are stupid. Look. This looks like a tomato, which is probably what I'm going to name this. Like a weird look. Or chili pepper. Kind of does look like oxygen. They do. Can breathe really well. Actually has a chunk put into melee. That's a surprise. You know an awkward thing I do like about the Griffins? They have a very wide AoE. I don't know why. But their AoE is massive. It like fully encompasses their body. It's very strange. But it's really nice to see. Hey, there we go. Look at you, you beautiful bastard. Ah! Don't, Tart. Don't. I turned her off. Okay, we're good. When did they add a dossier for the Griffin? I don't remember there being a dossier for the Griffin. Oh, wait, what's on the back of these? Oh, nothing. Also, I have a name, but I'm actually I'm more than willing to allow you to name this if you want. I'll debate if it's better than what I'm considering, which is just chili pepper, or it's either for me. It's either chili pepper or tomato. I kind of feel more like chili pepper. What do you think? What's a name you would want to put on this thing? Okay, so they've they really are like trying to finalize everything. You name it? Okay. Okie dokie. I'm gonna name it chili pepper. Oh, that was a little bit of a slow get on. I'm gonna keep that on me. Oh, I haven't ridden one of these guys in forever. It feels good. Let's kill us a gotcha. Cowabunga. Oh, wow, I forgot who these guys are. Come back here. Look how not near him I am, and I'm hitting him. This is so stupid. This is what I mean. I think what they're doing is they're throwing dust, and that's just how I imagine they do damage. They're swinging so fast that they just yeet dust at like 1,000 miles per second. Where'd you go? Are you still here? I like how I can immediately make them forget I was falling by just jumping into the air. Again. Hiya, buddy. There we go. First kill. Got it. Nice. Alright, let's see what we're dealing with. 12k health. Not bad. I want to get that up to... I'm thinking 30k. That sounds like a good number. We're gonna bump that stamina up to at least 2,000, I think. Really hard to spend stuff on this guy. I'm gonna wait up to 1,000. Let's bump the rest into melee. There we go. Those are good stats. I like them. Did I anger something with that? Not even looking at him. If this thing was strong, it could totally wreck like all the OSDs. You just stand on top of it and just do this constantly. Whap, 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 boom, win, profit. When you get a blood crystal wyvern, name it Gash, because I had a blood wyvern and a giga bleed caused gash. My wyvern survived the bleed, so that is why. That's actually a really good name for that too. Also, that is very what's the word? That's like a great way of naming it as well. Just like having that situation occur. So hold on, let me heal my creature creature up here. I actually have one blood wyvern at home named Red. However, his mate died. So, hey, I'm always in the room for another, so I guess that's what we'll do. I wish you were actually a good drop, so you wouldn't feel so tantalizing to obtain. Alright, it's time for speed. Oh, God. There is nothing as nice feeling as this. That is like one of the most... I think the word's lethargic that I'm looking for. It's like the most lethargic feeling. Is just getting a really good dive going. And then just pulling right up for that good dive. It was a very red wyvern and gash. It's a wyvern really well. It does actually, yeah. That's what I was saying earlier. That's a really good name for a blood wyvern. I'm pretty darn basic with my stuff when it comes to names. Name them off of like looks and shit. That's why this one's named Chili Pepper. Looks like a chili pepper. These colors are funky because look at this. This is a blood wyvern. Yeah, this looks like an ice wyvern or something, or a tropical. Look at this thing. This screams blood wyvern, huh? All right. See if I can go get me some crystal. I'll think about it. I don't think I can get the crystal that I normally would. Not here, at least. I love that. Just hitting that really good. Down and down decline. I get some stamina back. Get this out of my mouth and gum. Alright. You know what's weird? The fact that a Reaper King can be scared by you, Tyrannus. I don't get that. I don't know if that's intentional, but it really doesn't feel like able to put like the fear of a Tyrannus in it. Just not feel. I'm gonna do one preliminary check over here real quick. Yeah, they can be scared by Tyrannuses. I was near a Tyrannus and it screamed at my Reaper and it gave the bar and I was like, oh no. Yeah, it sucks. It doesn't make any sense, but yeah. The good thing is, like, most of my Reapers do so much damage we can kill a UT really quickly, but it's like, it still sucks that can happen. 270's not bad. Your colors are pretty basic, though. Boy, there's nothing. 230. Ooh. Voices. I could probably find better griffins somewhere else, because these guys, they're not very prominent over here. I mean, they're very prominent over here, is what I meant to say. Ooh, I got some. You know, actually, we haven't fought anything since we buffed our damage up. I wonder how much more damage. Let's hit that Rex with a really good, freaking Falcon dive, shall we? I don't know what to call that. I guess just a... Ooh, that's some damage. Damn, Daniel. This could be the one that is like, oh, yeah, I agree. Are you okay there, bud? I'm nowhere near that Rex and I was hurting him. That's really funny. Oh, you ate the body. Stinker. Really do just look like a chili pepper. It is kind of funny. I'm growing more attached to the color of this creature now attaching it to a name and stuff. It has such weak damage though. That's what sucks. Griffins, they have such low damage. Wait, did I? Is that another Griffin right there? Oh, it's an Argent. Did you just kill my Rex? You piece of poopy. Come here. Did I do 100 damage? That's a lot of damage. Oh wait, no, this guy doesn't have a set. Forgot. Win? Leaving. What you ask? Like, when am I leaving? Going? When you are swooping, you should attack. I faintly remember that. Oh, see, I remember watching a lot of people like dive, stop, and hit. Let me test that. There should be a big creature. I like the hitting just a tiny glide with your speed. Boing. Or getting off the ground, and, like running and then jumping. So this will be fine. Hold! Okay. Yeah, no joke. Learn something new every day. That's like one of those things that I think I knew, but just forgot. Because I remember doing that in the past. Shows how long it's been since I've used it. Proper vanilla one at that. Damn! How much of a dive? Oh, barely any. Barely any at all. Okay, now that is interesting. That is very interesting. The only issue is obviously it uses a decent... Did I pull out my map or something? Oh, I think the server's crashing. Oh, there it goes. That was some lag if I've ever seen it. Why was that happening? The server is definitely chugging. What's happening? It's probably the weather, I'm guessing. You really do hit a good dive. What happens if I hit a really good dive? What'll happen? Same damage. Oh, what didn't mean to land on your head? Maybe not. Yeah, it cannot handle the chili pepper. I guess you could say it's a little too hot. Alright. Cool. Guess let's head home now. let me land. There's something else I should get just for the sake of getting it. Like, as like a, hey look, I made one. Because I should make a really expensive one of those dudes. Find like a level 300, that's actually really fun. Alright, going up. Racing. Griffins looks cool. Cowabunga. Pretty sure my jet dude is still faster than this guy. But oh well. That jet just doesn't feel as good as that though. I don't think any amount of like jetage would feel as good as just getting a good dive and flying through. They really knew what like that feeling like needed to feel when you hit that good dive. Serotonin. Whee! Slow dive with that. Graceful as. Okay. Alright. The only issue is, yeah, you have to keep hitting that dive, whereas unlike jets, I just boost straight forward. Yeah. That's what I'm, like, wondering if I breed this with another one. Or, like, even like, imprint-wise. Like, will an imprint boost this thing's speed? It's, like, a legit question I have. Because I don't know. I don't know if I've actually bred these things before. What the hell's this way? Oh, this way. There it is. Yeah. There's those little faces. Here we go. Good dive. Coming in. Here. This is to get out my pet of aggression for these creatures. I hate the Amargasaurus. If you want to ask me what my least favorite creature is, I just killed him. I fucking hate that thing. It is the worst creature to attempt to tame. It is the hardest tame in the game. It's so stupid, because it's not even that strong. The only cool ability it has is strictly for PvP. I don't play PvP. Yeah, no. Good, I'm glad you did. This sucks. It's so much easier to tame one of the strongest creatures in the game, a Giga or a Reaper. Which, honestly, I still feel like the Reaper's technically stronger than a Giga, just because of that stupid defense it has. It's so broken. But, like, it's easier to tame those things than it is to tame the stupid Amargasaurus. Oh, I must have picked it up back up. Okay, that was a little confusing. What am I doing? Empty on my inventory. It's useless even if that was the whole point they added it. It was to help PvP. Wow, they really must have really made that such an unlikable creature if it sucks at PvP. Because, like, its whole shtick is that it's really good at dealing with players. Alright, hold on. Let me think about something real quick. So, what I could do... there was something else I came back home to do. Was it... I think it was just to drop off the creature and then take it. Yeah, it was to drop him off and go get another. That's what it was. So now we gotta go find another one of this beautiful beast. Look at all that. Look at all that. Goodness. Alright. Well, pull out our little speed here. Oh. Boink. No, it says we don't talk about a mark. There is no such thing as a Margasaurus. What a I don't see one. The thing I think I find the most annoying is just its taming method. It's so unbelievably annoying. I spent like a full stream trying to tame one, and back like then I had like 4 to 3 hours at a constant. So it was like probably 2 hours or 3 hours of me trying to tame this one creature, googling methods and everything, and it still didn't work. It was infuriating. Something else I need to tame actually on the server. I need to tame a lot of things. I forgot, I need to also if I want to tame one though, I'm gonna get I know I can also get like a really good pretty color too. Still need to get something I've been thinking about adding to the map is a version of those creatures. Just adding it in the same spots as the other wyverns. Because what's the point of this thing having a dive? Does it continue to dive? I guess it's just to get down close to the creatures. It's so confusing. Ooh, Titanosaur. I would love to tame one of these and stick these things in the propagator and make an army of these. These things would wreck. Having an army of these freaking things following behind would be so funny. I need to make, like, I need to get really a Quetzal, because these things are harder to tame single player, but like I'm sure I can do it. I could probably like build a fenced off area of behemoth gates around it, or lead into a trap of behemoth gates, build it out behind it or something, and then just shoot it from the front. I don't know. I've never actually tried to change those. Instantaneous Margosaurus, you need an Alpha Rex or a Giga. That's ridiculous. Oops. Let's see what has this around. Forget this. Anything over here and kill real quick? Oh, hello. The sun. Wait, there's sun. I wish I could see what your colors are, but I'm currently being blinded. You have some very curious colors. I like the orange, though. Orange looks nice. I bet. Yeah. It's not bad. I'll keep it in mind. I would like to get another but I'll keep it in mind. I can't find anything else. It's the highest other one. The other one. Killed those. Oh yeah, I forgot I was gonna try and get this guy. Wait, actually, I just realized, like, can this guy hit the dive thing? That works. I'll take that. I don't think this guy can get that dive effect. What do we got? Oh, 260. That's really bad. Also, I also don't understand what the point of the Carcadontosaurus is. Bigger than they can get. Make it good. You need 50 kills to make it better than they can. Actually, I unfortunately do know the answer to that one. It is literally the army killer. It is not good at fighting like one-to-one, but it is great at fighting a bunch of creatures. The best example is if you get one on Extinction, you can just solo all of the events. Just because when it eats, not only does it get a strength boost, but it gets a regeneration boost as well. Which means it can just constantly get stronger and healthier. Like, you don't even need healing items to heal it. It just will survive. And eventually, if you level it up correctly and work it through, it can even become stronger than the Giga itself. One of my friends, Primal, he's a massive Giga fan. His name in like most recipes is really Primal Giga. However, the moment the Carcadontosaurus came out, he just went crazy. He learned as much as he could about it. And currently he's made an army that is maxed out level on them. And yeah, needless to say, they're strong. They're really strong. I'm not really a big fan of Giga creatures because I think I used to not care about creatures like the Giga because like originally I didn't realize they had a good use to them. But after seeing how just overly powerful they are, I kind of don't like them. Yes, you do. That's basically me with this map. I discover new secrets about it every time I play. But, yeah. Giga and the Carcadon. I'm not a huge fan. Hey, but you know, we're gonna have a new, Giga-type creature anyways soon, because the new, like, dragonfly bug creature won the mob vote. I was really hoping for her to but oh well. Win some. I do know that if they do another one of those votes, that hurt it. Sky Giga. I'm actually excited about that. I do think we need more like race in the sky. I feel like the moment you get airborne, you're pretty much safe. So having something that can just chase after you like that is terrifying. The greatest example of this is whenever I played Crystal Isles for the first time. I was using a Tyrannid. I wasn't using a Tyrannid. I was using, I can't remember what creature I was using, but I was flying around. No, it was a Griffin. I was running around on a Griffin, and I at first thought the Wyverns would act the same. However, I've quickly learned that the Wyverns and Crystal Isles are much, much faster. And they would almost always catch up to my Griffin. It sucked. I also voted for the Beetle, because I wanted a tank bug. Also, the size would be ridiculous. That's a cool color, but it's such a weak level. The size of those things were like... So, like, a normal Hercules Beetle is like the size of my hand. Like, it's like this big. This big. Those things get huge. And, like, if you add that to, like, Arc size, it's massive. It's like the size of a tank. So it's like, yeah, I would love to have that creature. A walking bug tank. So, maybe it's one. But oh well. I'm fine with, I mean, hey, to me it's fine just because, hey, it's another bug. We do need a lot more bug creatures in this map. Ooh, that's a cool looking rondo. Personally, I definitely would have gone with the Beetle, but you know what? Win's a win. That was my second choice anyways. I am admittedly surprised we went with the Skygate considering we just got the Karka, but I mean, I'm not gonna wind up building. Oh, I definitely would in real life. I hate wasting milk can be used for such great things, such as cereal and only cereal. That was a lot of rock to cover up that little space for, huh? What you hiding? That would be funny if they did decide to keep it like the size of a normal like dragonfly. That would be hilarious. Oh, it's just an area where metal is. I doubt they will. They're probably gonna make it. I bet if I had to make a guess, it's probably gonna be about as big as like a Quetzal, because I think in its dossier that the person made, I think it was eating a Quetzal in the image. I think. I don't remember. It was a big creature though. Hell, it might have been eating a T-Rex. I don't remember. It's more than a skill in real life. Yeah. Oh god, are they gonna make it like a swarm? That would suck. They made it like a swarm. Same here. That's my second vote. Swarm. Oh, that's a max level, dude. Tempting. What's that guy down there? He looks cool. Yeah. Alright. Not seeing a whole lot of Griffin nidge here. The chick was down last time, but I kind of found that space. And then came that tornado as well. Yeah, I mean, the cats that we saw in the boat, I know there's only one. But it was like, just a saber-tooth. Why would I want another saber-tooth? If anything, we honestly just need a TLC for the saber-tooth. The saber-tooth is pretty much useless. Like, if someone had to choose between a saber-tooth or the direwolf, they're going to pick the direwolf. Because it just has a lot cooler abilities. So it's like, why even bother getting a saber-tooth? The other thing that they had was like the dog cat thing. I don't remember what it was called. I didn't like that at all. I thought that was stupid because they were giving it like a really bad. We're not gonna want to use something like that. Oh, that's Desmos. I actually also need to tame one of those guys. I really like them. They're cool. But, I think definitely though, if I recall, I think my least. What was my least one? Was it that stupid dog cat thing? I don't remember. I think my least one was like something that we just had like similar relation to. I don't know what it was. I wish I could like pull back up my list. The goat thing I actually didn't mind as much. We have like the sheep stuff. I'm not a huge fan of the sheep, and like the goat looks kind of just like a Shinehorn, but bigger. So it's like I didn't mind that too much. I think it was funny to just because in my mind, if we added that creature, the only thing I think it would be hilarious for them to do with it would to make it where like it just had insane knockback. So like when you run to charge something, it would just yeet them, and I would love that. Can you imagine? Hold on. Oh, hello. Have I seen you yet? I have. Okay, so like picture this, right? So it's like some dude, like you build your house on a castle, or you build your castle on a mountain. I don't know why I said it like that. And what you do is you just have like people all like lined up in front of the castle. And then what happens is when someone tries to climb up the mountain, you all just charge them and just it would be the greatest thing. But you know they wouldn't do that. They're not that funny. The crab is the only thing they ever gave like humor to when they were designing it. Third place for the bison. I actually read more into the bison because I was really curious about what the capabilities of that thing, and the person described it very poorly. It's like it's another type of meat that people really like, but it's like not as good as milk chop. It's like, well, that one I do not care. There's something else about it. I just don't remember what it was. What is that? Is that what I think it is? It is. I forgot they spawned. Well, I knew they spawned, but I just forgot where. If I had a fishing net, that would be a great one to tame, because it looks cool. I need to tame one of those, actually, because I really do like using them, too. They're fun to fly around on, or run around on. And they have one of, like, the strongest jumps in the game. Second only to the, robot X. He do hop, though. And got, like, that Superman landing. So, like, okay. Sadly, I don't think I see any other griffin besides me. So that's let's see. I might be able to build a trap right up here. Fun fact, on Ragnarok, nothing spawns up here on this mountain. It's an entirely safe space. It's funny. I built my house up here in a very modded playthrough. Not an actual playthrough, I was just playing on my own. So where is this guy at? There he is. I don't really want to build it down there. I don't want to safe. I think I'm going to try to build it up here. I'll probably build it like right here. Turn sideways so I can do this. Get up here. Okay, you know what? I'm having second thoughts. Going to the top. The bison could pull the things that horse pull. What? What does that mean? Pull a thing that horse pull? I didn't even know horses could pull things on this game. Except for like the fucking what are these things called? Ooh, the lasso? One of my brain's kind of cooked up. By the way, this is like actually like void white. That is crazy. I feel like I'm looking at nothing. No, I'm just so strange. I don't know how to write a thing in real life. Yeah, I wouldn't either. Alright, let's go get this guy taken up here. Let's go get a new friend. There you go. Coming to get you. And you were gonna be great friends. Be my friend. Hey, buddy. How am I doing? Pretty good. Coming, buddy? Almost there. I find it funny how he, like, flies around and then his freaking circle is so big that he loses aggro because of it. I have to fly back to him to remind him, hey, keep attacking me. Don't land on top of me, you dum-dum. You're making it difficult for the both of us. Lose aggro. Knew it. I'm strafing. Can't even see me coming. Oh, he did the stupid. Be on the outside of the thing. But that would mean they'd have to make a carriage for the game to go with the bison. Ooh, come here. Also, I think. No, never mind. I was gonna say something else, but no, that's not. I already know it's not right. So I'm not gonna say it. All right, good job. You did so great. You know what? Hold on. Nope, damn it. I hope you wouldn't follow me. You know what I'm gonna do? Let's sit here. Wait for him to do his rounds. Ow. Pick up everything. Pick you up. Woo. Come on over here. I'm dumb. I mean, I can open that side if you want. Come on in. Water's just fine. Nice job there, big brain. Yeah, but imagine a turret on the back of her running around with it. Now, yeah, if it was like a turret like if it was like a carriage platform, that could be cool. I doubt it would be something like that. It would most likely be like a carriage that could just carry a bunch. So like you would take the bison out for mining sprees. You would take like a magma sword and you would take it and you would just load the freaking thing's inventory. That's what I would imagine the bison would be used for. I think it was also something crop related. I think it like pooped specific, like a special type of poo or something. That's good for fertilizer or something like that. I don't remember if it's something or not. I have a faint memory of something like that. Me and you, we're gonna be great friends. I'm gonna make you fuck. Ay. What great phrases I am saying this fine evening. They probably would have. I mean, it's probably not going to get added, unfortunately, just because how close Part 2 is coming around the corner. But with the new creature, I think they're literally just going to make a creature that just hunts down flyers. Kind of like the Desmodus, where it'll, like, latch onto the side of creatures, except this thing is just going to be able to grab flyers from the sky. That's what I'm expecting. Because in the image, you see it has these giant pincers. I imagine what this thing will be able to do is it'll be able to, like, just fly behind at a really fast pace and just grab them. Yoink them from the sky. That'll be so cool if it is able to do that. I think that'll be a nice mechanic, because we haven't had anything that makes flyers terrified of flying. And having something that can literally pluck you out of the sky is such a cool idea. As long as it doesn't overspawn. I could imagine it has, like, its own, like, domain or something. That would be cool. It'd be cool too, because like I imagine like a bunch of people flying across, like, let's say like the Vanilla Island, right? They're all like on Argents flying across the map, and then suddenly they hear this like really eerie buzzing noise behind them, and when they turn around, they see it like float slowly like what I'm gonna say is like it like slowly peeks over the tree line and starts heading towards them. It's like they know what it's like at this point they would know what it is, so it'd be horrifying to know that that thing's chasing them. It's like when you jump into the waters with a lead Sith, not far behind, really. That's what it reminds me of. Cool. Be my friend. I suspect great things will occur, though, from this new creature. Alright. There we go. That'd be the last one. Now what we'll do is when we get home, we'll just breed this with chili pepper and see what monstrosity will come out of that. And then we'll just see what we can do. I'm curious if the speed will boost when we breed it. Because most times, like when you import something, the speed will get a boost in it. But I don't know if that works on flyers. I don't think they get a speed boost. But, I don't know. I do know that you can probably force mutate a speed boost, but that requires an element. I hope the new creatures never stops. Aggro. I hope it cases you across the map. And go in the ocean. You know, picks you up and eats you. Be funny and scary. Honestly, something that chases you around the map would suck. I actually had a situation like that, and it did suck. I was playing on this map actually with a kaiju mod. I don't remember what it was called. It's made by holy crap. Hold on. Ow. Whoa, whoa. Ooh, I like partially. I don't want to say dislocated, but that's definitely what it almost felt like. Ow. But then I popped it back in place. You probably heard the pop. But anyways, that pain of my finger aside, I just remember in the mod there was this giant manticore creature that would always exist across the map. It was loaded 24/7. And I remember one day noticing that it was always getting closer to my base, which was actually the island right down there. That island right there. I lived right there, and it spawned all the way in the redwoods, all the way over there. And it would fly from there to my base. Like, the entire map, it just targeted my base, always trying to hunt me down. And even, like, swimming away, I had to hide in a cave just to stay safe from it. It sucked. I do get the idea of it, though, but if they did something like that, it would have to be on a timer of existence. God, that would suck. But it would be kind of cool. Something like that. Be my friend. I'm gonna jump on his back. You and I, we're gonna make great friends. We're gonna throw such great parties. I love it. This guy has so much less health than the other dude does so far. You know what I find kind of funny? So, like, a little tangent, slightly, but, like, the Minecraft mob votes, those things. So you know how, like, whenever that happens, everyone argues that's, like, if you guys are going to showcase these creatures, why don't you just put them all in? You notice how, like, that never happens to the Ark devs? I think it's because we know that the mobs in Minecraft are a lot easier to make than the creators will make people think. But the creatures in Ark are a lot harder. There's a lot more mechanics that have to be put into them. And I just find that funny. Just a funny little thing, tidbit, a little note to be jotted down. This gonna do a lot less damage, but I know how to kill things. Yeah, but you have to annoy it first if it comes to your base for no reason. Ruin the game. Auto aggro. If it's like a situation, if you steal like its egg or something. I feel like that type of creature would definitely be an egg steal tame. Or maybe it worked like the Reaper. We haven't had a lot of creatures do that method, and a lot of insects actually do the whole force impregnation thing. So yeah, that would be one way of panning it. Kind of cool. I guess I'll just kill some little dudes. Not easy to kill than the last one. Right. Goes up to 30k. Come on. Stamina up to 2,000. Actually, looks like it's just a little bit of stamina. Oh, we got a defect or a defunct defense. The guy doesn't want to fight back. I wonder why these guys, their AI just stops working. They just sit here and take all the hits. It's such a strange little thing. Alright, pump up the weight. Then all goes into melee. Alright. Guess we can heal it now. Hit it. There we go. Poor guy. That was a level 300. I just now noticed that, and now I feel kind of bad. Oops. Let me land and get some stamina back. The same room from last time? No, they're two really bad. Right. Imagine there was a 300 right there. I'd be so mad. That looks weird. Weird whenever they like drop things don't load in correctly. Sexual dimorphism. The male has a giant horn, the female is a small horn. Yeah. We have that kind of with the Shadow Mane actually, because the female Shadow Mane doesn't have the mane, whereas the male one does. I don't know if there's any other creature. I mean, I guess there really is literally the Reapers. The female is much bigger. What other creatures? think there's something else. I think that might be color palette related more than anything. I don't know. I'm just kind of curious, like, what our creatures have like that differential design thing. Alright, here we are. Nope, oh, land. I'm gonna quickly pluck this from him because I knew he had it. I guess I should break up these too, because these are always important to have. I don't really care about that stuff, but I'll take these. This, that. The male beetle can mount it to on the horn. Beetle can fly with the male not. I didn't know that. That is neat information. Alright, I'll put the salts away. I made them for something that I didn't even get today, so it's like, okay. Can't move the salts in the thing. I have to make that stupid bowl. Yeah. Alright, where's structure? Nope. Bridges. No. Farming? No. Adobe? Where's the pot? Ah, there it is. Can I make... I don't... Actually, I might be able to. Oh, I can! Check that out. Must have picked up clay from somewhere. Put this side over here. I thought it just took it from me. That's quite a lot longer. What the heck? Alright, the beetle anyway, like the because we're getting a new map. Wait, what? We're getting a new map. I thought they said that we're adding more new maps. It's probably gonna be the one made by the same team who did frickin' Fjorder, because I think they just made a new map as well, which is funny. Ooh, that felt good. Alright. Here's what I'm gonna do. Because I am in need of speed. I'll throw this one out. I'm gonna give it back its gasoline. Minus the ones that belong to me. Alright. I'm going to throw out my Horde King so that I have a secondary ball. Yeet. Yeet. There. Right there should be fine. He's maxed out, so that's cool. Alright. I don't like this being squished up against this. I'm gonna pick this thing up. I'm gonna have to pull out another element, which does suck, but it's fine. Oh, I just had it. I just had it. There. Alright, cool. Let's pull some element. And I'll just pull these ones over. I'm running low on element. Activate. Let's throw... Oh wait, I never actually potted the guys. I completely forgot to pot them. Get in the Pokeball. Do we know what the map is, or have they just said we're adding a new map? Guys, breeding. Oh, I can breed. I forgot. Let's see that breeding progress, huh? Let's see what's going on. Oh wait, I just realized I need to. I'm gonna be hunting down stats because I forgot to look into that. Did I say 7? Okay, 83. That scared me. I was like, how did they have so much? So, 72 is this thing's base, I believe? Yes. 83, so what we're wanting is damage, stamina, Honestly, weight wouldn't be bad as long as... Okay, so basically, I think we really just want the stats. Yeah, we just want the stats of the male. Or what I'm going to consider the male. Which is this one. Actually, I think it's this one. So we're going to get the stats of the female. That's what we're wanting. Yes. Okay, we want the stamina of the male, though. 75. I had a feeling that the stamina felt better than the other one. So we're looking for 75 stamina, 86 health, 74 weight, and 83 melee. That's what we're looking for. Not gonna remember that, but I will just bounce back and forth. This is the sucky part, is doing the breeding and getting the perfect griffin. Because half the time you're just sitting here just be like, gotta get the right, yeah, right thing. Yeah, gotta get the right thing. I could just let these breed for a while, and then while it's doing this, let's see, so we got that. I think we got the stamina too, 75. We didn't get the health, it looks like. We got the female's health. The failure of health. We get the weight? We did get the weight. This thing's only missing health. Ooh. Basically just breeding this then, right? Oh wait, no. I could breed this with this then, right? I'm gonna let it keep breeding, and I'm gonna hatch that one. See if I can get this one grown up real quick. So if I can get this one grown up, we might have something we can work with, because all we need to do is get the health of the other one onto this one. Because this one, no, it's this one. Because it has the stamina, it has the weight, right? Weight 74, 75, 83. 74, 75, 83. So, 75 stamina, 74 weight, 83 damage. So yes, it only needs the health from this one. So if we can get this one to produce, we'll be in good hands. I actually need to do this. Hold on. Let's throw one of you out. If you want to see something that's really cool about the soul balls, check this out. And ooh, and good colors. You really did pop out with the best colors, huh? Didn't you? I'm a fan. I'm a fan. Oh, I'm excited to see what you're gonna turn out to be like. Did you get that little baby effect? I think you're just a small griffin. Pretty sure you're just a small griffin. Alright, let's see if they've made another egg. Take this out, put this in the other one so that if it pops at 3, I'll know. Wait till we get the Arc Animated series. I thought that was supposed to release recently. I'm surprised it hasn't. Sorry. Hey, egg. Egg. Not good egg. Really bad egg. I mean, this one's only missing stamina. I'll just eat this egg. Because it's like, until we get the exact stat that we need. It's like, if we happen upon, like, the perfect egg in there, that'll be fine. Look at you, look at you, look at you. You are something special. You look cool. This whole pass it. Just gonna do that just in case. Wait. Am I set to the tame group? Uh-oh. Am I in the... Hold on. That's weird. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. What was I able to affect the baby? No, not on this map, no. Well, aren't you something? I actually think we have that. One, please. There you go. Whoa. That's enough. So you were just going to be 100% tame then, huh? Alrighty then. So now we just gotta wait for that to grow up. Didn't realize it was just gonna do that on me. Alright. Okay. That's fine by me. Grow quickly, please. Its speed increased! Oh, this is such a great discovery. I am so happy. Oh, so happy. Beautiful. Yes. As it grows older, that speed might increase a smidge more, but I don't think it does. I think it's just the full imprint that will do that. That's really cool, though. How much health are we looking for? 86 health? So you already failed me. And bad stamina. I can make it. See, what that also means is I can probably breed mutations specifically for speed if I chose to do so. Again, a lot of element, but it would be cool. Looking mighty tasty. What sucks is this one's only going to be used for breeding to get a better one if this one doesn't pop out a perfect egg already. You have such a weird color palette. Like, I don't even know what I'm looking at. I think that 81 is your wings. It looks like it, yeah. It looks black, but it's not black. I don't know where the blue is at. I assume it's on your legs or something. Let me get you to move. Come on. Run at me. That is not a lot of running you're doing. Is your beak? Oh. It looks like your beak is the 95. I had to assume something. Where is I found where the blue is. I think that's the blue. Or is that just damage gash? That might just be a damage gash, actually. That's just damage gash. Where the heck is the blue at? Pink nails? Or blue nails? Whee! Oh, hey, Plant. Welcome. Me making speed demons. 86. Not stamina. It's always the stamina that doesn't quite properly move over. But that one's close. Really close. Just not close enough. No, why would I want to chit-to-chat with you? You left me here alone because of work. You live in Australia. You guys do everything upside down. You probably don't even have work. You probably go to home to work. I don't know what the fuck I'm saying. Sure, hold on. Oof, it's going slow today. Actually going really slow. Okay, it's attempting to pull up your calling me instead. Okay, that works. Made it a little easier on me. Hi.
Hi.
Hello. Hello, hello, hello.
We don't go to work. We go to crow. Hi. Oh, God. Hmm?
Yeah, it would be crow. I was like, is that how that would be spelled? He's like, yeah, that would be crow.
Yeah, it's just spelled with a K instead of a C.
That's honestly a great name for like a company. Welcome to Crow.
Yeah, if I want to be a fucking comic book villain.
That's a great thing. This thing takes long to grow. Whoa.
I want to get a Joker tattoo.
Hadoo. Hadoo.
Tattoo.
Damn it, didn't get the strength. Okay, 72.
Oh yeah, have I shown you what I'm gonna get for my Dragon Ball Z tattoo?
No, I don't think so.
Okay, I'm gonna show you.
By the way, I love that I said that joke. It's funny. Tattoo good.
Are you really?
Yes.
Here you go. It's gonna be tiny, but fuck you.
Oh yeah, no, you told me about
Okay.
that.
I'm thinking of even getting the haha tattooed on me as well.
I would do that. Yeah, I'd probably put it like above his head or something, just like goofy
Ha
fonts.
ha. Oh no, I mean like, yeah, I meant like with the tattoo. I wasn't meaning like separately.
Oh, I know that. That's what I mean. As in like image design wise, put it above his head. I disappointed my child. Why are you getting a Dragon Ball Z tattoo? Dragon Ball Z is awesome.
Yeah.
Why wouldn't they
Well,
want a Dragon Ball Z tattoo?
Also, who the fuck you calling child, mate? I'll fuck you up.
You wanna go, mate? Come on, mate. Fight me. my fake freaking Australian just sounds stupid.
Sounds more British than Australian.
Yeah, you're right. That's definitely more what it sounds like. I gotta
Yes,
stab
I've already got a Persona 5 tattoo. I got Venom with his tongue wrapping around my arm. I'm getting a My Hero tattoo in a few days. It's gonna be great.
Yeah, it's but a tattoo. You not like tattoos, Storm? I'm guessing. I don't know, unless that's a mistype or something. Just but a tattoo. I find tattoos okay. As
Also
long as they
because
don't
that's
go,
what
like,
the server.
overboard. Huh?
Because also that's what the server voted on. So.
Yeah. The only tattoo I think I'm gonna, well, one of the only ones, I've said it 1,000 times, but like, I want to get the Triforce of Power on my hand, like the front facing of my right hand. Because I'm a huge Ganondorf fan. I'd like to have that. I don't know what
thinking
else
about.
I want.
I'm probably gonna get the SCP
yeah,
logo tattooed on my titty.
What?
Okay, more specifically, like the chest area. I mean.
You okay, Mama? Don't get lost. Trying to think
I mean more like the chest area. I mean,
honestly, if you're gonna do a tattoo of an SCP, you should put the Shy Guy on your ass.
when I spread my cheeks, it's not.
That's funny. Oh, actually, you know what would be a really funny tattoo? I don't know how I would do it, but like, imagine. So, how would that work? The only way I can think about is using my hands, but like, so okay, so like, take your hand and like fold the fingers over your palm, but not your thumb. Leave your thumb the way it is. So now imagine.
Repeat that.
Okay, so take your hand and turn to a flat-facing palm, right?
Yeah.
Now fold your fingers over your palm, so that they're pretty much flat. Now, right there, imagine that is like designed to look like a door. And when you open your fingers like a door, imagine having just like a tattoo of like knobber right there. But like that's the only way I can think of doing like a knobber-esque tattoo. Like some type of door thing, because like he's, what's the word I'm looking for? He is, what is that word where it's when you think of something, it's like related to this specific topic. I don't know what he's synonymous. He's synonymous with the doors and being hidden behind them because he's always watching.
All knowing.
All knowing. All showing. And I have a monstrous nightmare tattoo on my leg. The monstrous nightmare is from How to Train Your Dragon movie. Oh, I know.
Oh, you're gonna get the fucking How to Train Your Dragon tattoo. Like, I mean, it's cool and all, but why would you get a tattoo?
I'm still trying to think of like, honestly. Oh, I should. Okay, I think I know what I would do. Because if I'm basing it off of like my favorite games, so obviously from Zelda series, it would be the Triforce. Next would be Ark. I would put the implant on my wrist. That would hurt because the wrist is a very sensitive part of the body. The skin there is very thin. But that I can imagine that, like putting it down kind of a little bit lower on the wrist, having the implant there. What would my next favorite game be?
If I were to get a Legend of Zelda tattoo, I'd get all the other Links beating the shit out of Breath of the Wild Link.
They would try. See, he has one thing they don't. He can climb a wall and suddenly they're not able to hit him.
Hey!
They'd have to use their range weapons to hit him at that point, but that point he'd just start chucking bombs. He's also one of the Links who technically has an infinite amount of bombs, which is kind of funny to think about. He is Bomb Boy.
By the way, I've decided if I ever, for some reason, decide to go through all the pain of getting a back tattoo, I've decided on what it will be. It'll be Kratos leaping through the air with his spear at Odin, with like a bunch of the red sort of Spartan guys behind him doing the same thing, and Odin will be like throwing a whole heap of crows at him.
Eat crows.
But you know what I mean, though. Like, yeah.
This one out.
But I very much doubt I will get a back tattoo because that shit's painful.
Yeah. Already have it. Ooh. Honestly,
they're all technically painful, but back more so.
Oh, I know what I would want for a back tattoo easily.
What?
Whitebeard symbol. His flag. Or his Jolly Roger on my back, just like Ace did.
I haven't decided what I'll do for a One Piece tattoo yet.
What's the character you like the most so far? Wait, no. You know what you should do?
What?
You should get a picture of Usopp, who looks like he's been busted up in the face, on your right hand, and on your left hand, just punch it when you show that off. It's just like a picture of his bloody nose.
As funny as that is, I do not want to get a tattoo of Usopp.
I just thought of a great tattoo, actually, of him. Just put his nose where your middle finger is, and his face will be that, like the front side of your hand.
I've learned how to put up 3 middle fingers today.
What?
Hey, I learned how to put up 3 middle fingers today. Hang on, let me get a t-shirt on and I'll show you.
No,
What?
No, okay, never mind. I was thinking, wait. I would want Ryan Reynolds on my back, but that would be the stupidest thing. You're gonna do an actor, do Danny DeVito.
That should be law.
If I had to choose an actor just out of sheer funniness, I'd probably do Danny DeVito. Ooh, actually, Danny DeVito on your ass would be hilarious too. He's like, I'm the trash man.
Trash man.
I think Ryan Reynolds would definitely be funnier. Captain America. Or have like that picture of him holding the Captain America shield.
Okay, another back tattoo I wouldn't mind getting is like a Yakuza style tattoo, but at the same time I'm like, I want to go to Japan one day.
Yeah, and that'll prevent that.
Yeah. Okay, hang on.
No, you know what you need to do is get like a child drawn version of a Yakuza tattoo. Because like the Yakuza have like dragons and tigers and stuff, so just have like a very kiddie looking tattoo of just like that, just going up your arm.
But I love dragons. But anyways, are you ready, Cody?
For what?
I'm gonna show you. Look at my camera. Hi.
Oh, I didn't realize you were doing that. Okay, I see something.
Yeah.
See you.
Okay, tell me when you see me.
I see your face.
Okay, so you take your hands, right? You do that. Oh, hang on. There we go. Hang on. Oh god, I can't do it. I'm not doing it.
You're kind of doing it, but
yeah.
And I kind of get the reference. It's kind of. It's still technically just 2 middle fingers, but you know.
Hang on, there we go. More. There we
That's just
go.
weird.
3 middle fingers. Fuck you.
Good lord.
God.
Hmm.
Yeah, I didn't do it too well, but oh well.
Well, so now I gotta make sure these stats are moving up correctly. So this one. Is the new one?
Well, so why are you talking shit about me getting a tattoo, and now all of a sudden we're talking like, oh yeah, I'll get this tattoo?
I don't know. I think they were specifically dogging the Dragon Ball tattoo exclusively. Yeah.
Why?
So this is
I like
new.
Dragon.
I'm trying to figure out what did I just trade the wrong griffin for the right? I'm confused. I think I just traded the wrong griffin. Or did I not? I might not have. Hold on, stop right. Did I? Did I just put the griffin back in? Is that what I did? I think that's what I did. I don't know what I did. I'm very confused. Also, is that the egg that I needed? 75 stamina. No, it's missing the weight. 74. 74.
I love the new book spell.
I'm so confused.
Good. Be confused.
73. 75. 83. This is... I think this is the one I was supposed to put in there. So what did I take out? I took out this one. So I was supposed to take out this one with the red. Wait, was that chili pepper? No, it is this one. I was supposed to take this one. Wow, I just did that. I just did that to myself.
So after Dragon Ball, the only ones remaining are JoJo's, Kratos, Naruto. That Pokemon? Yep.
The JoJo one's easy. Because you like Killer Queen a lot, you just get like that. You get a tattoo of Killer Queen like peeking through the reality.
Well, yeah. But no, I was thinking of just getting the JoJo Star birthmark done in like the spot where it actually is.
Isn't it always on like the back shoulder?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I've recently found a love for singlets, so it's very likely to be seen.
Okay. Make Griffin. Lord.
Peter Griffin. You should just name it all the Griffin family. Peter, Meg, Stewie, Chris, Lois.
Well, I don't think it's gonna get that big. I'm only doing it until I get to like the perfect eggs, and then those two will make the perfect Griffin. That's my plan.
You gotta at least name one of them Peter.
What I do, I mean, maybe I'll name the very last one Peter, but what I do is I breed till all their stats are even, and then I get 2 of the even statted griffins or creatures, and then those 2 will make a one that is perfect. And that's just for like a normal creature. Alright, so what am I looking for here? So this, or just 86. I think that's literally all I'm looking for. 86. All the other stats, I believe, are the same. How did you not? How did you not? You did.
How did I not what? I would jump on Ark, but Ark is really not my after-work relaxation game, you know?
Ye heavens. You know what, I might get a Deathworm tattoo. That could be cool.
That's another How to Train Your Dragon, right?
No, that is an Ark
No?
creature. The Deathworm. Well, actually, technically it's a real-life creature. Because there are actual Deathworms. But, Ark creatures, it's like the big fucking thing that comes out of the desert ground.
Yeah.
They're really cool. They're the thing I wish you could actually tag. Like, from Scorched Earth, creature-wise, they're my favorite design. I love it. It's so cool.
I could have sworn there was a
I
dragon.
wonder how Maddie's gonna react when she meets her first Deathworm. Oy.
Ay.
Indeed. Like, I'm actually, I hate how, like, curious I am to see what happens. I should take her, too. I do plan on, like, trying to have people do the ice cave with me, because that has ice worms in it. They are basically jump scare creatures. Because sometimes they'll give you a warning that they're there. They'll like slowly rise to the ground. Sometimes they'll just appear.
Surprise, motherfucker.
Yeah, I went through
Be
that
proud, motherfucker.
yesterday, and I just had them like normally, like for the most part, they were just popping up, and I chew on a shotgun, they die. But then sometimes they would just, "Hi, how you doing?" And I was just like, "What? You weren't supposed to be here yet."
Hey. Hey, buddy. How you doing?
Hey, buddy. I think the reason they kept like surprising me is because they kept respawning. Suck.
Oh, no.
Oh no.
Oh, no.
So what stats does this one have to deal with? Does it? So this one.
I don't know if I should... I don't know if I should get a Sonic tattoo.
You know, if you do that, you know what your tattoo should be.
The playable character from Sonic Forces.
No, you should just get you should just get Eggman's mustache over your face.
No.
Honestly, if I could grow a mustache as elegant as his, I would totally do it.
I would,
Eddie's
I don't know, it would probably just be Shadow, honestly.
Mutation, however, it's not what it's still weak in comparison to the actual health stat that I'm trying to get. The painful part of breeding creatures is waiting.
Oh, there we go. Thank you.
Apparently my character is dying of heat, so I'm gonna take off my pants.
Good. I hope he dies.
Why?
Cause I'm an asshole. Guess who's an asshole? Down a roof.
Roof. I've powered through the roof.
Roof.
You know what I'm gonna do? Hold on. To prevent my character from
Me?
ever having this issue, I'm just gonna put air conditioners everywhere around my base.
Yeah.
I'm gonna place air conditioners. I'm gonna make like 5 of these.
Also, I've decided something.
Yeah.
After I get the Dragon Ball tattoo, I will basically alternate. It'll be like I choose my next tattoo, and then I'll put a voting thing in the. Yeah.
Gotcha.
Why? Because then I get to get tattoos that I want sooner rather than later.
Makes sense.
Yeah, yeah. Does make sense. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
There. Now I shouldn't. Yeah. Okay. So now in my own base, I am safe. So let's go put this outside.
No, you're not.
Can I? I guess I could just put these on like the corners of my house.
Can you really?
Would like. Where did I put this on like the window. The wall.
Also, I'm like halfway to romancing the teacher
Nice.
in Persona 5.
Nice.
Yeah. It just occurred to me that you didn't know what I was doing. So.
You got
So
some
you just
interesting
go-
life goals. I see.
Yes.
Really sticking it out there. Let's make 2 more air conditioners.
I mean, I'm technically old enough to start dating a teacher.
It's not a strange statement at all.
No,
What's your
because
life
think
goal?
right?
I want to date my teacher. What?
No, I didn't say my teacher. I said a teacher.
You going
'Cause
after that
I'm-
like teacher that everyone's like, hey, did you see that teacher over there? Yeah, she's pretty hot. Did you ever have that teacher in your school where everyone was talking about them as like, she's pretty hot?
No,
I did, multiple times, and it was weird because it's my
that's
teacher.
just that must just be an American thing.
It might be. What are your
You know
teachers not
what-
as appealing looking over there?
Majority of the time, they're old hags.
Really?
Yeah.
Most of our teachers
Or-
were,
or-
young, I'd say decently younger women.
Or younger, creepier men.
I remember this one time where I think one student was exclusively a luckier person than most. Because there was this one teacher in middle school who was a bit more well endowed than others. And I
Ooh.
remember one day, yep, one of my friends told me that like this kid that was sitting next to the what we're gonna say the lucky soul was just kind of sitting there at his desk, and he asked for help for the teacher to come help on their like homework or something. And what she did is she walked over his desk, put her like hands on his desk, and leaned forward to look at the paper. And her shirt was one of those like loose ones, so it just kind of opened a little. I guess you could say a peephole was formed. Needs to
Pretty sure
say,
I've seen.
the kid
Pretty
probably
sure
had a
I've
good time
seen.
after that.
Pretty sure I've seen pornos that start like that.
Probably, yeah. It was definitely one of those
uh,
just like, well then,
that's kind of sus.
yeah, very. I think I got the first generation of good egg. 86, 74, 83, 75. Let's see, so 74, 83, 75.
Oh yeah, no, I've never really ever looked at a teacher and gone, "Oh yeah, I'd like to do her."
I haven't either.
I don't know. I always thought it was weird.
It's definitely just because again it's your teacher.
Yeah,
To me, it's similar in the way that like people find teachers looking at kids like that. Like it's the same thing, just
yeah,
in reverse. It doesn't make it any better.
yeah.
Uh,
Reminds me of that South Park episode where it's like the guy one of the characters go up to the police and it's like, "My teacher's having sex with one of the students," and they're just like, "Okay, thank God you've come to us. Okay, tell me what's his name and what class does he teach?" And then the character's just like, "Well, it's a woman," and then it's like, then they just go, "That lucky bastard," and then they just end up doing nothing about it.
hold on. Storm asks a question. What would look good? A death worm tattoo or a basilisk? Honestly, I think the basilisk just looks like a giant snake. I would do the death worm. I feel like they're cooler looking. Their design's a lot more interesting, especially if you go by their dossier design. They have a hold on. Do I have a dossier of them? I don't think I do, but I am curious. I type it in. Is that a search thing? Worm? No. I guess I don't have their dossier. Probably have to find it more, but I like them a lot. They're cool.
You know what America has made me hate?
A lot of things, I'm sure, but what?
Frat boys and sorority girls.
Hmm.
So, like, are they always like super douchey and
Most
full
of
of
the time,
themselves?
yeah. If you ever find one, they're pretty much the same as any other depiction of them.
Okay.
Personally, like when it comes to like the characters of like what I'm gonna consider as like the high school annoying people,
Yeah.
there are like the dudes who don't care and do whatever the fuck they want because they think they can, and then there's the girls who don't want to do anything, but are there because like they just want they want the actually they want a couple things. Like they're either there to just get in and get out, or they're there for the dick.
Yeah.
Uh,
Like, sorry, go on.
oh, okay. What I was just gonna say that like when it comes to the dudes, the thing I find
Yeah.
annoying about them is as stated, they will literally do anything. One of the things that I hated that people did, and I found out that I'm not the only one who has witnessed this and experienced this and hated it, but there's obviously the ball smack game. Hate that.
Ugh.
But then there's one I consider honestly to be worse because as sucky as that one is, it doesn't feel invasive. However, there's one where they run up behind people and will stick their fingers up people's butts. I don't know why this is a thing in high school. This has happened to me. A kid ran up behind me, did this. I about punched the shit out of him. Like, I turned around quick. I
Yeah.
hate shit like that. And in Distractable, I learned that apparently Bob has had experiences just like that in his high school years. And I was like, is this just a high school thing? Where these weird, do whatever the heck they want kids will do shit like this? That's not appropriate. That is very invasive. I hate that shit. And with the girls, obviously the thing I don't like about them is a lot less annoying as that. But to me, it's a pet peeve. Well, like, let's say you have girls that are in gym classes. Something they will do is, like, let's say you have the pacer test. They just won't do it. They'll just sit out.
Yeah,
They'll sit on the floor and do nothing but look at themselves and, like, pretty up themselves and, like, look at their phone. We're all in the gym class. We're all running. I'm a fat dude. I weigh, like, at the time, I probably weighed, like, 250 to 260 pounds. Even I was running. And I hate running. But I did it. Because it's like, you have to. But the fact that they didn't even want to, or they didn't even attempt, they would rather fail the class, just pissed me off. It's like, show a little effort. Even I'm trying, and I don't like to run.
And I don't like to run. No, sorry, but yeah, no. That I'll tell you right now, exact same thing over here.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Like both type of people, or just the females?
Both types.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah.
What is this stigma where people have to act like this in school? I don't get it.
I don't know. But
like my sister, she has a different, because she's a female, so she has a different perspective on things. What she has told me is, like, in school there are, like, kids who, like, much like I said before, like, the boys who do whatever the heck they want. One thing I have learned is bullying is a lot more aggressive towards female characters. They just seem to not care. Something that a kid was doing to my sister that annoyed her immensely. Was they kept, like, I think what they did was they kept, like, taking something from her, like a pencil or something. No. Yeah. They dropped something on the ground, like food on the ground, while they were all in lunch. And they were just smushing it on the ground just to do it. And my sister was like, yo, you can't do that. Pick that shit up and clean it up. Obviously, this is me exaggerating because this is what I probably would have said.
yeah.
And they would laugh at her. It's like, what are you going to do? And she just kind of pestered them until they did it. And I was just like, yeah, you should stay strong and fucking force them to do that shit. Same here in England. It's everywhere. And
it's like a fucking infection.
Yeah, it is. And, like, on the female side, obviously, there's a lot more, like, bullying based upon, like, how you look. So, like, you have to look pretty and all that stuff. Or act pretty and all that. And my sister, she is a pretty basic, like, girl when it comes to that kind of stuff. She does do a lot of, like, her makeup stuff before she goes to school. I've been teaching her that she doesn't need to wear makeup all the time. Because, if I'm being honest, I think the idea of makeup is stupid. Because it's literally just, you're lying to everyone what you look like constantly. I don't like makeup. I think that's stupid. It's like, people should learn to enjoy the way they look naturally. Because hiding it with makeup just doesn't feel right. But she's actually been getting more proud of herself with how she looks without makeup and stuff, so I'm happy for that. But, like, with the females in her school, of her age, are just super about how people look and stuff. And I find that really... Oh, and also gossipy, as usual, as you would expect. It's like, I hate that. It's so dumb.
I personally think makeup is fine, like, depending on the reason you're using it. Because it's just like, you know, if you just want to make yourself look the way you want to look, then who cares, you know? You're doing it for you, but if you just...
What I'll say is, like, more than half the time, it is almost always to just hide themselves, if you will, behind this face, this fake look, facade. I don't think that's fine, because, like, if you're doing it to pretty yourself up for an event, that's fine. I think that makes sense. Because, like, men will do that, too. Like, they will freshen themselves up, they will slick their hair back and stuff. Like, we'll pretty ourselves for, like, a special event, but we don't do it all the time. Girls will do it all the time. When they go shopping, when they go to the park, they'll do it all the time. I just don't get the point in it. But I'm not a girl, so I guess I wouldn't know entirely.
Yeah.
I've talked to her a lot about this kind of stuff too, so I get the lowdown on things that she talks about too, which is kind of funny. But yeah, I'm a firm believer in you should be proud of how you look, because you were made to be you, that type of thing. Ain't nobody better at being you than you.
But back to, you know, the original topic we were talking about. I wasn't done there. I was watching fucking, what's it called, Deal or No Deal the other day, and they had all these, like, they had these frat boys fucking you know, competing in this thing. And, you know, it's like, oh, they brought in sorority girls as the fucking, you know, the people that hold the chests and all that junk.
Yep.
and like the boys just kept calling them by name, and then like Howie just made a comment being like, "Oh well, geez, you guys seem to know all of them," and then one of them just like, "Oh yeah, that one's a favorite of the frat house," and I couldn't help but just think to myself, "Yeah, I wonder why."
Mm. She walking in late at night.
Yeah. She walk in late at night, ain't going home till the next day. You know what I'm saying?
She coming back 3 pounds heavier.
Yeah.
That's a sex
I
joke.
just, really? You don't fucking say.
I love my stupid shit-faced comedy where I just look at the webcam and state stupid shit.
So just you on a normal Tuesday? Got it.
Pretty much. I think my favorite kind of comedy is just blatant, like, bullshittery, like, dad joke stuff. Stuff that's super obvious but super funny. To me, at least.
I don't really know what my favorite type of comedy is. Probably dark humor. I love
knew
dark
you were
humor.
going to say that. I was like, it's probably dark, I had to assume. Yep. Honestly,
Yeah, no, like, you got...
right there with you on that one. Dark joke's funny.
Yeah. I got one for you. You ready?
Yeah.
Why did the Tower of Pisa leaning?
Why?
Because it had better reflexes than the Twin Towers.
I was just thinking of Twin Tower jokes. I find Twin Tower jokes really funny.
Yeah.
Let me think of one real quick. Actually, no. You know, I'll tell you something better than a joke. I'll tell you a story.
Oh god, here we go.
So there was once upon a time in high school where I was sitting across the table with one of my friends, and we were just in one of those, like, we were in a math class. No, I think it was a geometry class. And what was happening was, like, the teacher was out of the room or just not paying attention. I don't remember which one. But I was sitting there on my desk folding paper into a paper airplane, and then I was just kind of like holding it. I was like, this is a pretty nice looking paper airplane. And he looks at, and like the dude sees it, and he's like, hey, throw it over here. And I was like, oh, okay. So I throw it at him. He catches it. He looks back at me, and he's like, this is gonna be a little dark, but here we go. And he cups his hand around his face and goes, 9/11, and he throws the airplane at me. I caught it and died laughing, and then I turned around and go, 9/11, and threw it back.
And then you were the only one that got in trouble, right?
None of us got in trouble. The teacher never noticed. It's so funny.
Yeah, I remember this one time in class, I got in trouble for eating, even though there were so many fucking other people eating.
Oh, is that stupid rule where it's like you're not allowed to have snacks in class?
Oh no, I'll just straight up eating a burger. But no, everyone else was like eating all this other random junk, like burgers and shit as well. But for some reason, good to single me out.
Terminator teacher. Target spotted. You there, sitting at the table eating the burger exclusively that everyone else is eating. You specifically are in trouble. Detention.
The other kids with food in their mouth. No! Detention!
They're just sitting there just shuffling it in.
Yeah, teachers are just stupid sometimes. Some of them should not be teachers.
Yeah. I remember I had this weird thing where it's like I'll have like 1 year with a teacher, and it'll be like it'll either be really good or kind of iffy. And then if I ever meet them again, we'll just be on really great terms. That was literally every single one of my teachers, except for maybe
I hated
one. I didn't like one of my reading teachers because they made us do stupid shit. Or English teacher.
For some reason, I've only ever liked a few teachers, and every single one of those teachers were fucking drama class teachers.
Sorry, I couldn't help but laugh at something stupid.
Me?
Are you on my stream?
I was a second ago when I tabbed out to go and look in for codes. Yeah, what's up?
Okay, you should look at the stream. Okay, you looking at the stream? Hi, how are you doing?
I'm looking. I'm
gonna wave. Tell me when you see me waving.
Okay. I'm waiting. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, there we go. He's waving. Yeah. Yeah.
Flashbang.
You know, you should have just done it and not
Yeah,
said
not
it.
said it. I know that delay sucks. It's like a 10-second delay.
Because if you just said nothing when I said you waved, I would have just assumed you're showing me and just waiting for
Yeah.
the stream to catch up. But because you said flashbang, I was like, oh, okay, so he's gonna do something really bright. What's this guy fucking called? What's
It's
Cody?
so stupid. Why does it make my face look so weird when I do that?
Yeah.
Like a child.
Cody. Hey Cody, tell me what the third boss of Persona 5 is called.
I don't even know the first second.
Good.
How would I know this information?
It's Konoshiro, that's it.
Just off by like 2 stats.
Good. Suffer.
This is infuriating. These two are off by like a few stats, and like for some reason it's making it so hard to breed the correct egg. I'm tempted to just use these two and then just have their stats just swap over when or if ever.
Do it.
Oh,
Do
but
it,
it'll
you
take
pussy.
so long for them to grow up. I'm gonna hold these 3
Dude.
eggs here and then I'll wait for another one to pop up. Actually, you know, I'll hold the 463 so that way it's out of the thing. This one is a good one.
Remember what I said about Cartman a few days ago
What?
from South Park? You know how I was saying about
Yeah.
Cartman? Yeah. Who do you think you would be, character-wise?
That's a tough
You've not-
question. I don't
Have you-
watch a lot of South Park. I have seen a decent chunk, but not a lot. And I watched PewDiePie play all the way through the Stick of Truth. I thought was funny.
What about the fractured butthole?
I don't think I saw him watch that one. What would I consider myself? Honestly, as sad as this is, I think of myself as probably no. I wouldn't think of myself as him. I was gonna say Kenny, but then I just remembered all the shit he does.
Oh God! They killed Kitty! You bastards!
Honestly, probably just the normal kid there in that group. This way is the normal kid's like the Jewish one, right? He's like the most.
Kyle?
I think that's He's like, "Give me Kyle." Yeah, I'm probably more like him because of all of them, he's like the most sensible one, and I feel like even though I have goofy moments, I definitely tend to like ground myself in reality. I'd probably be more similar.
For me?
to him.
For me, I'd also say Kyle just because of the relationship between him and Eric.
Eric.
Yeah.
I also was avoiding trying to think of Carl because it's like of all the shit he does.
Carl?
Kyle? Wait, no. Eric Cartman. I don't know why I say Carl. Eric.
Yeah. Carl! Eric Kyle, you fucking Jew!
Give me my Jew!
You stupid fucking Jew! God. And this is where in 50 years when I'm famous, people just be like, oh, you said this.
Somehow grow to popularity and people quote you saying, and you call people as a stupid fucking Jew. Speaking of controversy, how's that Hogwarts going? I've seen so many YouTubers playing it right now.
It is the gooch, as they say.
Have you seen anything about Twitter happening with it yet? Because I've just avoided Twitter entirely now. I'm completely out of the loop of everything. The only bit of Twitter info I get is from Moist.
Unless someone says like, "Hey, this is happening on Twitter," then no, not really.
Yeah. I don't even understand like the real drama around it, because it's just it didn't seem like much because from what I could remember and recall, it was just the fact that apparently the writer said some transphobic shit or something, and then people were like, because of this writer's opinions, we will now boycott the game, even though it never worked.
Yeah.
I think didn't they say they were gonna like boycott people who streamed the game or something like that?
Yeah, and for a while they tried to, but it failed.
Yeah. I find it funny because it's like we're getting to the point on the internet where people are finally starting to realize that the Twitter people are just weirdos, and very small amount of them. Like they're finally twiddling out. I'm so happy. I haven't. It may be because I'm not into like the drama channels anymore, but like I don't even really call them drama channels. They were definitely more like the report channels where they just like keep an eye on shit. But like ever since I stopped watching them, I've been out of the loop. But I feel like I just haven't heard any really bad stuff happening. So I'm very happy about that.
Get out of there.
Okay, you know, I'm just gonna hatch these 2 eggs, and while those 2 are growing up, I'm gonna get this dude to do a thing. Watch this produce the egg I'm looking for while I'm doing this. That'd be fun. 86, 74,
Hey!
5.
Sorry, I'll be right back.
Okay. Recovering. I was supposed to do a lot more axe finding than what I'm doing right now. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get these grown up.
No.
Got it.
I'm back.
Welcome back. Welcome back to reality. Oh, there goes gravity.
Woo!
Holy!
What?
Well, my problem is suddenly solved.
Is it? Is it really?
Yeah, it solved itself. Quite interestingly, I might add.
Jeez.
Ever heard of a thing called triplets?
No.
Well, that just happened to me.
Oh.
I'm sorry, Griffin, you're of no use to me now. I got what I needed. I've killed the infidel. 3 babies indeed. I actually only need 1. I mean, 2 of them. But this is fine. Stop that one. I'll move these over here. Get them moving. Wait, did I just stop one? I might have pressed T instead of Y.
Kala, Ketchela.
And let's go this way. Come on over here. You're almost there. You can do it. I am. That is like insanely lucky.
Is it? Is it really?
It really, really is, because I also got another poor egg from the batch I was still letting them make eggs out of. But hey, I no longer have to worry about that. That has solved my problem entirely. I'm gonna throw these guys over here. I really need to start like adding foundations everywhere so I can get really stupid what are they called? I can get rid of these stupid just rocks everywhere and prevent stuff from spawning in my base.
Why would you want to prevent stuff from spawning in your base?
I don't want them spawning in my base.
Why do you not want them spawning in your
just don't.
base? Why?
You're stupid.
Oh, okay, fair enough.
Okay, wait, hold on. So we have chili pepper, and then we have this one over here. This is the other original.
Chili peppers. Chili peppers.
Name this, how do I say lime? How do I call it lemon lime? So maybe lemon lime, because the green part reminds me of lime, and the orange just kind of reminds me of lemon, but not really, but that's just all I can think of this one. And now this one. Honestly, I might kill this one.
Why?
Not really necessary anymore.
I'll have it. Don't you dare kill it.
Oopsie.
Oh.
To be fair, oh wait, speaking of creatures that you can have, hey, did you know I'm doing a Reaper yard sale?
Oh god.
Yeah, so after I finally bred my army, I had just a tad too many. Storm's fun fact: rock drakes and manic armors are repleted. I'm a little confused by that statement, but anyways, yeah. So if you're looking at the stream, I'll just kind of walk around my base, and you can kind of see what I've done.
Jeez. I called dibs on one of the red ones.
You have to look for them, or you have to grab one of them. But yeah, it's like basically what I'm doing is if people want them, they have them numbered. They come, they look for the ones they want, and then I give them to them. That way, once I've given everyone Reapers that they desire, I could just cull the rest. And know that some went to a happy place.
I will take your entire stock.
I can't allow that, unfortunately. One per person.
I will take your entire stock after everyone else has done one.
We'll see if I'm that generous by that time. Okay, I gotta finish placing these guys. I don't like where they're sitting. Okay, I'll go by this guy. What about my Phoenix?
Chala. Head Chala.
Head Chala. Head Chala, dude. It sounds like a fucking like sim character thing. Head Chala. Abina Boo.
Hey, Cody.
Related.
If
related. Yes, I knew that. Yeah.
If God just suddenly beamed down his light upon you and said to you, "Hey, Cody," and said to you, "Hey, Cody, you know, I if you want, I can fucking isekai you. Would you take it?" And like you know, all the general rules of an isekai apply. You know, reborn into a magical world, you're super powerful, yada yada yada.
Here's the thing. I don't know if I would actually just take the isekai because I don't want to leave my family behind. I do love my family. But if I didn't, here's what I'll say. If I was an emotionless monster, you're an emotionless monster. If I was an emotionless monster and I just decided to leave them behind at random, I would probably just do it in one piece. As sucky as that one is, like, getting a Delph-Fruit and then just having fun being a pirate could be fun. I mean, like, half the time you're just gonna suck at everything and probably get killed, but, like, I can see One Piece having a lot of good times.
Oh, no. Remember, isekai rules apply, therefore you would be, you know, you'd be able to contend with Luffy Boy, you know? Or you would just become Luffy, I guess, but... Yeah.
Becoming Luffy was in isekai the whole time. That would be weird.
Yeah.
Alright. These colors are actually really nice. They have like white and black front, but then their black is solid red. I like that.
But, yeah. The funny thing is, I'd be like, fuck yeah, isekai me. Right now. Do it.
I care too much about my sister and my mom and my dad and my other relatives. And my friends.
I care about my family. It's just I'd rather be able to go to a world where everything I do has. Well,
where would you go?
If I got to choose where to be isekai'd into?
Mm-hmm.
Is that what you're saying?
Yes.
Okay, yeah. Now, Now, this answer may come as a shock to you. Okay? Mm-hmm. It'll be to the surprise of absolutely everyone. Oh. Like, when I tell you this answer, you'll be like, oh my god, I would never suspected it in a billion years. I'd go to My Hero Academia.
So the isekai rules are you basically go in and you're like the strongest person there, or at least one of them. So that would probably put you at Deku levels, or at least all for one.
Yeah. And I'd fuck him up.
That sentence except without the up.
I was talking about Deku.
The last character I said was all for one.
But I was talking about Deku.
You never said Deku. You just said, and I'll fuck him up. There was a literal 50-50 chance I would assume who you were going for, and the last person I said was All For One, so that moves it up to a 75% chance of saying All For One. Why the fuck would I think you were talking about Deku?
But yes, I would fuck All For One.
I just imagine you bursting the door down, him being like, "Oh, not him." He's like, "Oh, All For One."
I've seen this skit fucking on TikTok lately of like Hisoka in the My Hero verse. And like fucking he first meets Deku, you know, he's like does his weird creepy moaning shit, and then Deku's like, "Oh fuck this shit, I'm out," and he starts running. And then the next one is he runs past Bakugo and's like, "Gotcha, run!" And he's like, "What are you talking about, you damn nerd?" And then, you know, Hisoka, and then he like tries to blow him up, and then he's like, "Oh, Kachan, blow me more!" And then he's like, "Fuck this shit!" And then he fucking runs. And then they run past All Might, and All Might's just like, where are you going?" And then Hisoka, obviously, you know, he gets Detroit smashed, and he's like, "Smash me more, All Might," and yeah. It's just fucking funny.
Honestly, I had no idea who you were talking. I don't know who Hisoka is, but everything you said just made me think of Zarbon. So that's all I could think of was Zarbon doing everything you just said.
Okay, well, basically think of Zarbon if he was a clown.
Is it the dude from Hunter x Hunter?
Yes.
Oh, that's okay. That's what I thought you were talking about.
Yeah. So yeah, just Zarbon as a clown.
Forgot that he was like one of those people who like likes self-pain.
He also likes children.
Oh, I remember. Whee! All that's left for me to do is breed these two, and then I will have the perfect thing. Wow, 83 melee damage. That's a lot. This dude's way stronger than his predecessors. By a lot. Thank you. Alright, hold on. Let me go look at whichever one was the one that had like the most strength.
What? Why can I not?
Oh, so they'd be as strong as chili peppers. But levels should be more evenly distributed, so I shouldn't have to do too much about doing a lot of leveling, like level distribution.
Oh, fuck me, I'm an idiot.
What'd you do?
I went through the entire palace, but I fucking forgot to go to the treasure room. Fuck me.
No loot for you.
No, you don't get loot. You basically you go to the treasure room, and then you like, oh, they're like, oh, okay, we found the treasure room, let's go, and then you leave, and then you're like, okay, we can send a calling card now.
So you like go
I
back
fucking
there.
forgot. Yeah. Oh, hey, Catchy, I didn't know you were here.
That's funny. I'm trying to think of what I want these two to be named. Because they're twins, this is actually really dark to think about, because I'm going to be fucking... No, I'm not doing that. I'm going to be making the twins fuck each other. I am so glad I stopped myself before that sentence was fully finished. Okay, we're good. The train was heading off rails, but I fixed it.
I'm not sure the proper sentence was much better, but
I mean, either way, it's just how art works, okay?
Yeah.
But I gotta think of a name that fits these two. Storm, you're enjoying yourself a little too much with that one. Let me think here. So, earlier you were like, maybe you should name them off of the what is it, the Family Guy characters. But I don't even think I want to do that, because it's like they're twins, so they'd have to look alike. But the only characters that are of similar age in Family Guy that are well known are freaking Chris and Meg. I don't know if I want to do that for these two.
Okay, I got an idea.
What?
You said you're gonna kill one, right?
No, I've already killed the third.
You should name them fucking Kyle, Kenny, and Cartman, and then just kill Kenny.
That would still be bad, because then I'd have the kids fucking each other. I don't think of names that aren't going to be as painful to think of.
Hisoka and God. Uh,
I hate that my brain went to like, what's Hinata's sister's name? Named them
Himawari, I believe.
stepsis. That's funny though. Actually, hold on, we're doing that.
Also, why did I know that?
What?
No, wait, no. Himawari is Naruto's daughter? I think.
I could do something really funny, but I'm not gonna. I'm gonna just do the full joke.
You need to name one step ladder.
I was thinking about doing that, but I decided to just go with the full joke just because it's funny. Also, technically speaking, isn't that like not okay? Like okay, if they're step related, they're not related at all.
Yeah, no, like
There's
theoretically speaking,
nothing
you could.
technically wrong with that. It just feels wrong.
Yeah. Let's be real here, right? If a stepbrother and a stepsister felt attraction to each other
They
but
love
didn't
each other
want
very
to,
much.
but they didn't want to do anything because obviously their parents and
Mhm.
shit. But if those parents were to break up,
Mm.
there's nothing wrong with
Yeah, you're not.
Yeah.
You're not wrong. Also, I know exactly what I'm going to name the child.
stepson.
That was my original thought. But now we can bring in stepladder.
Yes.
One stepladder. Oh no, step bro. Stepladder's behind us both, and we're both stuck in the fence.
Hey,
Oh, that meme.
hey, Cody.
Why did that? Okay, hold on. Quick question. Why did that meme take off? Why did the
What meme?
step bro meme take off?
I don't know.
Why
Why
was
did any of the memes take off?
well, some memes are funny. That one's just kind of creepy.
That one's just porn.
Yeah, it is literally just that. It's like, why did that one suddenly shoot up like a rocket?
Have you seen that one where it's like, did you just come in me? Damn bibbity, I did.
What? Haven't heard
It's
that
the
one.
Ed and Eddie, it's damn bibbity, I did.
Sounds so goofy.
Yes. Have you never seen Ed, Ed and Eddie?
I've seen Ed and Eddie, but I don't remember jack shit.
Good.
You want to know
Fever
something
dream.
controversial? I didn't really like Ed and Eddie.
Wait, that's controversial?
I would imagine, because it's one of the most liked old-timey cartoons. It's one of the most liked cartoons of its age. I'm sure if I watched it now, and a lot of the jokes that they had said, I had, heard now, I probably would be more fine with it. But, I just didn't care too much for the comedy of that show at the time. I didn't think it was that funny.
Oh, yeah, no, as a kid, I hated that show.
Yeah. Then again, I wasn't
That
a
was one
shows
of the-
like Kid Next Door, which honestly, nowadays, I just think is really gross. You ever seen that show?
Yes, I have. With the chemo kid.
Mm-hmm. For me,
What
the
the
gross thing with
Joey
that
had.
show was the fact that every time they teleported, they stuck their fingers up their nose and got covered in boogers. Ugh.
Yummy.
The opposite, actually.
Yeah, I know. Tony, I have a question for you.
Yeah.
What was your first anime?
That's actually a really hard question to answer because that can go in a lot of different ways for me.
I'm talking about anime, not hentai.
Oi. Hold on. Step ladder. There we go. Okay. So to put it bluntly,
Yeah.
if I had to just think as far back as I could, there are two things that pop up that I think I saw first before anything else. Maybe three, but I'm just gonna say two. It was either Digimon or Pokemon.
Hmm.
And if it wasn't them, it was a show I watched at my grandpa's. They weren't really my grandma or grandpa. They felt like it though. But it was like my. It was like I think they're my aunt. My aunt and what's the male version of aunt?
Uncle.
On Uncle's house. And I remember like me and my brother would go back into like their room, and we'd turn on the TV because it was like the only TV that had cable at the time. And we would sit there and watch TV, and we'd scroll through all like the cartoons, and we'd watch stuff like Teen Titans or something like that. However, one day we stumbled upon, or I alone, because my brother wasn't there at this time. I remember I stumbled upon a show that had giant robots that were fighting a lot, and specifically what I remember is this one giant robot that looked like a gigantic spaceship turning into, like, transforming into just a giant mech and being like, that is the coolest thing I've ever seen. And then from there on, I never saw it again until high school when I went to Anime Club and we watched a show called Gurren Lagann, where all of the connections suddenly clipped, and I realized I did not watch just a cartoon. I watched Gurren Lagann at the near end of the series. I was like, if the episodes kept going when I was there, I would have been at the finale. That's how close I was, because the appearance of this giant robot spaceship thing was near dead end of the series. By the way, if you ever look at the robots in that show, they're so cool looking. It's like one of the coolest looking, like, mechs.
I've never really been much of a mech / robot type person.
Yeah.
I liked Terminator. That's really about it. Well, I guess AI was also pretty good. But yeah. For me, I think my first anime was actually Naruto.
I can see that.
But the first anime that I really sat down and watched was Sword Art Online.
If we're talking about animes that I truly just, as you said, like sat down and watched, for me it would definitely be One Piece. Whenever I finally found out, because like that was another situation. I remember watching One Piece when I was younger, but I didn't know what it was called. Like, I never found it again. When I eventually rediscovered One Piece, I was like, oh, it's this show. Okay, I need to catch up on this. I don't know what's going on here. So I binged, and I binged, and I binged, and I binged, and then I realized this thing goes on forever. This is great. It's a show that has so many episodes. The fun never ends. Woo! And then I caught up. Yeah. And then I was sad. Because then
I've nearly finished. I've nearly finished the Sky P arc.
Hey, that's cool. Have you gone to the final fight yet?
No, they just lost their ship to the spear guy.
Gotcha.
Yeah. But you know, like when I say the first anime I sat down and watched, I mean because like Naruto was on a channel we had in Australia called Toasted TV. And they just showed like a bunch of cartoons and anime before school. So it's like on occasion, you know, I'd watch Naruto and Pokemon, but I never really sat down and watched them, if that made sense. They were more just like shows I watched while I waited for the next show.
Gotcha.
But the first anime that I ever really like got into was Sword Art Online, because I remember we also have a thing. I don't know if it's in America or not, but here we have something called ABC Network. And once again, ABC 3 was a sort of kids channel, showed cartoons and like live action kiddie shows and things like that. And then this one night, I was just watching later than what I was supposed to, and I saw Sword Art Online, and I was like, "A video game? What? Can I play a video game? I'm so confused." And then I watched the first episode, and I was like, oh, "This is so cool."
That's funny. Also, unfortunately, I have to end my stream because I gotta get ready to take the kids to school.
That's fine. I was gonna head off anyways.
By the way, this stream is improperly named because this went from me attempting to go searching for an axe called I think the stream is called I have to get an axe to grind or something. All right, something like that.
I need an axe to grind.
Yeah, I need an axe to grind. I didn't get the
Yeah.
axe, and nor did I grind for the axe. Instead, I went griffin hunting. Okay. Anyways, ending of the streams here. So thank you guys for watching. Hope you had fun. Don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe. If you want to, it's up to you. You don't have to.
Wait before you go.
What?
Wait before you go. Meg and Chris Griffin would have made sense because they do shit in the show.
I didn't need to know that. Anyways, goodbye, everybody.